Hey, Kate. Come here. Hey, guys. Welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay. How are you, sexy fellows? Are you doing well? I hope so, because I'm going to have you drop and squat and let us have a examination, okay? It's not weird at all. I'm a trusted doctor. I've got my PhD in multiple online classes and courses.
That's right, and I've seen it, and there's a bug in my eye. There's an actual bug literally in my eye right now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Is it out? Did I get it? Is it gone?
Yeah. It's a cum. It was a cum squirt.
Oh, that he's talking about grapefruits. They do that. Suffocated kumquat? Anyone?
Oh, so I just finished the second episode of Fallout, and it is actually really good. You guys were dead on correcto. I was actually scared because I didn't think, because ever since watching the Halo shithole TV show, I knew people were talking how great it was. You guys mentioned how it was good, and I was like, yeah, but you guys are just being optimistic. I bet it's just a big bowl of unflushed turds in a toilet, and it wasn't. It was a clean porcelain throne that I'd like to sit on and read the paper on. And I liked it a lot. Walton Goggins is the best part of the show, 100%. I'm only in the second episode, I just finished it, but that fight sequence between him and the Brotherhood of Steel, freaking awesome, and he carries it. I wish it was just focused on him, but I'm fine with everything else. I like everybody. They captured the quirkiness of it, the action, and even the drama. So it's working so far.
So does it feel like the game? Does it feel like you're playing the
game? Yeah,
it
feels like an offshoot, like an offshoot story of the game. Yeah, it feels like a new Fallout game, which is great.
Heck yeah. Fart, yeah.
Better than what they did. See, instead of them, I think that they said that the Halo Season 2 has corrected some of the problems they had with the first season, but I'm not giving them any more chances because they doubled down on their shit. Like, first off, one of the biggest and most obvious things that you don't do in a Halo film adaptation at all is take off his freaking helmet. They stink. But you take off his freaking helmet. That was one of the most alluring parts of Master Chief is you didn't see his face. They did that forever in the games. That was cool about it. You just heard his voice. He was awesome. He carried it without you ever seeing his face. They even did that Forward Unto Dawn, and it was better than what they did with a big budget at Paramount. So I was like, yeah, and then they doubled down. I was like, oh, yeah, the fans don't know what we want. We're going to give it to them. Spin over and let us put it in there. You're going to like it. I swear to God, you're going to love it.
That's right, but we're getting there all nice and deep like.
They were treating me like my priest, and I just don't like that. But no, seriously, that's why I was apprehensive about Fallout, because anytime studios get involved with video games that are beloved, they do shit like what happened with Halo. But I was pleasantly surprised with Fallout.
Somebody said 2 zigzags. 2 zigzags is all I need. That's not how the song goes.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna binge the rest of them after we're done here
tonight. That's your plans for tonight. You're gonna get right in there right after the stream.
Yep.
Heck yeah, I like it. I'm gonna watch some sports. I'm gonna hope that the Lakers get defeated.
Okay, well, if you want to watch your stupid jock stuff, well, I'll sit over here and watch the really cool video game stuff.
And together we will become one super butthole.
Dude, you know what's funny? We were packing some things up and cleaning some things up, getting rid of some of Dad's and Mom's stuff. And April came across a PlayStation 2 with the disc still in the box and the manual 2K5.
Oh, nice. That's well. I mean, I would think that was rare, but like the 2K games,
it's not. It's probably not worth shit.
Yeah, like if you look it up, like the sports games are the one thing that you can go to like GameStop and they have like the old ones for like $2.99. You know,
you know what is worth some money though is the college basketball.
This right here.
No, that's not worth money. That ain't worth a popcorn too. I'd buy that for $1. But I forgot all about this game. The last NCAA basketball game they made was in 2010. That one's it's like $85 on eBay.
Yeah. Those because they stopped making them.
Yeah, because I watched this guy. This guy was a UK fan, and he like was playing the NCAA tournament as UK, and he was Patrick Patterson. He had them all on there, and he was like naming them. Awesome. God, and he was right, dude. He's like, how cool is that? You'll never see CBS and the NCAA bracket stuff and the music. Man, it maybe look good though.
Maybe now with the NIL deals, they'll be able to bring that back. I know that they're doing the NCAA football game again. Our buddy Jordan Cruz, Patreon on the channel, has a channel where he does a bunch of updates just on like what's going on with the game. It's rad as crap. I'll you know what? I'll put it in the I'll find it. I'll put it in the link here because if I can find it, because it's cool shit. And he's a good dude.
I don't play sports games at all, but I swear to God, if they came back out with a college basketball one, I would.
Yeah, I would too. Like, I wish they would, dude. That stuff was so fun. Like, they used to have the momentum meter, and like the screen would start shaking and stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah, but they won't because they're selfish bastards. EA, and it's just EA, and it's 2K. EA and 2K. They own everything.
They do. It's actually crap because they suck at what they're doing. They're not good.
I've
been playing Madden this week. It's terrible.
You ever get one of those like moves where you just watch weird shit on YouTube? I was watching like the basketball video game evolution of shooting. So they were just showing the very first video game adaptation of a basketball simulation, and it was going through all the up to the current ones. And dude, back in the 90s and even in the late 80s, there was so many companies making so many variations. Remember, like Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam and all that stuff, and like David Robinson's basketball, and there was Arch Rivals.
Even Sean Kemp had a basketball.
Yeah, they had Supersonic Plus. I don't even know what it was like, weird stuff like that, or like they made even one like called Scottie Pippen's Open Driveway. I don't know. There was always different games, but it was cool because there was always a lot of companies making different basketball games, and now it's just literally 2 fucking companies, which sucks for everybody else because it's like if you don't buy this one, you got to buy this one, but they're pretty much the same. They're microtransactions or shit, so you don't really have options.
It's true. Everybody go subscribe to that link I just put in there for our buddy Jordan. He does awesome stuff, and I like the way he smells. It smells wonderful. NBA Jam. Jordan Belfort. NBA Jam was a great one, but they did it with boxing too. But like, there's not been a good boxing game in forever because Fight Night ruled the roost on that because EA, and now they're not even doing anything.
No, they're gonna make. Apparently, a Fight Night Champion 2 is coming out. They've just been dragging their heels because they got scared a little bit because there was another company, I can't remember who they were, that was coming up trying to come up with a new boxing game. They were getting licenses from boxers to make one, and EA knew it was like, well, we want to hold on to that piece of the profit. We don't want to lose that. So now they're saying we're going to make one. So I don't know. Maybe they will.
Kevin Lucko, you're right. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball was the tits, man. Specifically on Nintendo 64, dude. Oh my God, I could play that game for hours. I miss the old games. I'm going to buy a Nintendo 64 soon. I really am. I got a bunch of old Blu-rays. I don't even have a Blu-ray player anymore. I just have the 4K.
Just
I want to take them to half price and like trade it in for an N64.
No, actually, you can. I was going to say, just get a Switch or something. You can have those emulate, but they only give you so many games on the N64.
Oh yeah, it's not the same. I want the old. I want the actual thing.
Get Gamebox Hero.
I don't know what that is. Oh, is that one of those like?
It's an emulator. I think that you could maybe still buy them on Amazon, but I know there was a lot of like people coming out against them because they technically are thieving. I mean, because they've got like they're loaded with like old school Super Nintendo games, Atari, N64, some old PlayStation games, all sorts of shit. Like even Sega Dreamcast, some of those games.
Oh my God, Shaq Fu! You remember Shaq Fu?
Yeah.
Holy
I remember the movie too.
Yeah, the sports games used to be way better. But anyways, how the hell are you guys doing tonight? We were supposed to, for those of you confused, we were supposed to do this tomorrow night. That was my fault. That's 100% on me. I had a bad sexual episode.
Well, you're not young. You better work on that.
Hey, I was waiting for the other one.
I know, but we can't keep saying it because we're not young anymore. We're on the wrong side of 40, or I am.
It's like a Wedding Crashers. He's like, we're just a couple young bucks. He's like, well, the thing is, we're not that young.
No, he kind of reminds me of, remember Click when Schwartzen was talking to Adam Sandler? He's like, yes, I'm young again. Adam Sandler's like, I'm young again. He's like, well, you're not really young. You're like on the backside on the 9. I'm young. I'm young. You're more like on the backside.
That's fair. But hey, who cares? Let's pretend we're young tonight. Tonight, we are young.
Someone call Paul Rudd.
Yeah, or Billy Joel from Green Day. That guy doesn't fucking age either, man. No. But yeah, no, tonight we are going to be ranking tier list style all the horror franchises into a tier list for funsies. And it's going to be blasty blast in your pantaloons. But first, I have something I need to show you guys. You know what this is?
Fit Crunch. It looks like, is it a bar of estrogen? Are you eating that?
This is how I get my tits.
It's a bar of
this is just on my desk. Oh. This is just on my desk. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm disheveled, dude. I literally ran in the room and turned on the camera, and here we are. But nonetheless, John Getty's first super chat live. Thanks so much, dude. It's good to see your faces. Happy Monday, daddies. Get in your room and get your schoolwork done.
Don't make me tell you again, or I'm taking you back to the orphanage where I found you.
I'm gonna put you in
God
a nice
damn, I'm only getting tax
basket.
work off of you. Don't mean I give a shit.
Good Monday to you, good son. We appreciate you very much. We also appreciate this beautiful son of a bitch right here, Lee.
God damn, dude.
Machine Bowers from the top. Dude, you actually have the perfect name for the kind of human being you are. You're a fucking machine.
No, Lee the Machine Bowers. That name sounds like something that I would love to hear. What was it? What was this? Terry Funk or the Fink? Remember how the old WWF?
Yeah.
hailing from Huntington, West Virginia, Lee the Machine
Bowers.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I like you got a little gray going on there. I do, dude. I got some too myself. I noticed today I was shaving. I had a little white stuff. I want the pepper beard, dude. That's what I want. You got quite a bit. Yeah, I want that shit. I want that pepper.
I'm also getting it over here.
You know?
Over here.
I got oh, you got it on the sides?
I'm getting it I'm getting it right here on the tipples.
I have like a single fucking hair. Like I have a single gray hair. I'm like a rogue, but not sexy.
Yeah, but I'm also getting it right up here, see?
Oh, you got it on the lip?
You know,
that's just for you. I
got some white stuff on my lip. Come see what it is.
It's just from an old dude coming on your mouth.
Oh man, how did you know? Who's got cameras everywhere? It's crazy.
Neither machine says, and he said, "Play the best song in the world." Hey, my sexy fellas, the last few days has been rough, but I'm glad to be here. And Lumis Smith's Grove is having a karaoke night. You and Michael going to sing Cookie Woman walking down the street?
If they're having goddamn karaoke night, they're going to be having jail time night. Because no one is allowed to be operating goddamn Smith's Grove for karaoke night. All right? You're going to be singing the Jailhouse Blues. Don't you ever go into Smith's Grove without... No, God, get a goddamn life. Go in there on karaoke night. Oh, yeah, you and Michael Myers, I did it one time. I was drunk. And that's why I gave up the booze. I only drink Asian tea now. It's not really booze. Shut up.
I can picture Loomis like pulling up, like there's a rule, like nobody could have karaoke night on Halloween night in Haddonfield. Yeah, but like they bust up a place, they bust up the bar from Halloween Kills, and everybody's running away, but Loomis is standing there in his trench coat. He's like, "Nope, get him, arrest him. I'm pressing charges. Fuck you." He's rounding them all up.
Yeah, and he would like just have his boxers on and just like the shoes and like the trench coat. Like he would get like he had just jumped out of bed and run down there.
He would take someone's glass of whiskey and be like, "I'm confiscating this."
Yeah, I'm taking this.
Thank you so much, Lee. You're the best, man. I hope your week gets better. Courtney says, "What's worse, Madame Web or Mavericks versus Clippers game 4 refs?" Dude, that is a tough question. Dude. Oh my God, that game. Dude, they couldn't call it. Like, I started to bitch because I'm a Mavs fan, so I started to bitch for the Mavs. But the reffing was so bad, I literally started bitching for the Clippers too. Dude, those guys have got to be betting. The reffing going on in the NBA is a fucking joke.
They just graduated ref school. Give them a break, dude.
It's the playoffs. Talking about playoffs.
How do you do that? Do you go to ref school? Like, how do you do that? You just like, I want to be a ref.
I don't know.
Like, yo, it's like, what did he used to? It's like, well, he used to be a fucking factory worker in buttfuck Idaho, but he knows basketball.
I actually think that they have to. I think a lot of them. I could be wrong about this. Maybe this is just NFL, but I think a lot of them have to keep part-time jobs because it doesn't even pay that much. Imagine being on fucking.
How do you do that though?
National TV, getting your dick hole kicked off every week.
Yeah, but how do you?
World.
Well, that's no wonder they fucking take side bets and throw games and shit. I mean, they're just trying to be capitalist Americans. Give them a break.
Yeah, pay those shitty fucking people at their shitty fucking jobs, will you, Michael Parton? Oh, that was great. Knuckles, however, was disappointing for me because the show focuses less on Knuckles and more on dumbass human side care. So it's a Godzilla movie, basically, is the problem.
Michael, you are correct, though. Fallout is great. But I like how you said it focuses more on dumbass human side character as you capitalize D, H, S, and C. Like that was actually his name in the show. Dumbass human side character. It's like dumbass human side character. Move.
Like, NPC, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird that you would make a show called Knuckles and literally only focus on something other than Knuckles.
That's it, dude.
I bet the guy that made the show was probably like, Knuckles. Is it about a hand? What are we talking about?
I still haven't watched the latest Jurassic Park because I was pumped for that because the way that Fallen Kingdom ended, I was like, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna show us at the shopping mall with the dinosaurs. And apparently it just focused on fucking bugs the whole movie. So it's like, nah.
It sucks. It's bad.
Nah. And Roman, thanks, buddy. Says Michael J. Sorry, I haven't been a live chat for a while. I've been going through a lot of stuff, but I'm back. I miss you guys. That's not an excuse. Hey. All right. Don't come in here. Oh, my dog died. Oh, I wrecked my car. You fucking show up or you go home.
Okay, Ron. All right, I'm gonna give you another chance. Give me a kiss. It's okay. Okay.
Swallow that goldfish.
It's all right. I'm gonna smack you on the ass. It's okay, Ron, but just don't do it again. Happy to have you back.
Love you, buddy. Just kidding. I hope your shit gets better, man. I feel like February was like one of the shittiest months of all time. And then some shitty stuff obviously happened in March. I'm hoping that April's almost over and that fucking sucked too. You know what? 2024 is going to be a shitty fucking year.
Actually, the whole fucking 2020s has been a fucking dog shit ass fucking couple of years.
Yeah, it has been. We need to, but we're due.
No, I feel like Galactus or something has reached back and just said, you know what, I'm going to tickle JT's asshole for a little bit. Or my Jay's asshole. I go by JT sometimes. That's what I do. But I mean, he's going to tickle his asshole with bad luck, and that's just what's going to happen. He'll grow from it, and maybe he'll. You know what? I better get a fucking lottery ticket worth hundreds of millions of fucking dollars. Or some shit.
You're due. Buy some lottery tickets, dude. I think you're.
It'll be my luck. It'll be a fucking, I don't know, goddamn golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory just for one day.
Because I gotta go.
It's like, you're not gonna get anything out of it. You're just gonna eat some fucking chocolate.
Dude, you have a full breakdown and you go full on John Nash and you're running around the house, white t-shirt, no underwear, just Winnie the Poohing it like I've got a golden ticket. Your neighbor's like, shut the fuck up.
If I have any more bad fucking shit, dude, I'm gonna be like goddamn Walter White. I'm gonna throw a pizza on the roof and have a fucking breakdown in my driveway. I swear to God.
So, in case you're wondering, we're all experiencing it, man. It's got to get better from here. Chase Lemons. I thought that was Eric Striffler for a second, based on your face. I watched clips from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. If you condense the movie to a few scenes, you have a good Halloween fan film. Not gonna lie, Tyler Mane is a terrifying Michael. You're dead on right.
Well, listen, Chase. I mean, if you want me to take a dump in a box of Market Guaranteed, I will. I got spare time. Yeah, you could shine up a turd. There are moments in that movie that genuinely are very good. Like the first 30 minutes of that movie is some of the best ever. Like, it's amazing. And Tyler Mane was a good Michael Myers. There's no doubt about that. He was very intimidating. His size was new. Like, you never seen a big giant Michael like that. And he was a good actor. He knew how to move. That's what my wife said. Yeah, he knew how to move as Michael. But unfortunately, Rob Zombie, you know, he's like, man, I got to focus on some rape and shit. If there's no rape in this shit, I got to have some unicorns in this shit. If there's no unicorns in this shit, I got to see my wife's titties in this. And that's what happened.
It's just like you were saying, if there's no unicorns in the shit, I gotta have some titties. And there's no titties in the shit, I gotta have some butt crack.
If I ain't got no raping, then I gotta have something else. I mean, I gotta kill a cow in the middle of the fucking road and then say, hey, you want to fuck that corpse?
There's a picture of Rob Zombie eating at like the lunch, you know, that they catered in, and someone's like, Rob, the studio said that you couldn't show a scene of Michael butt raping Jamie. He's like, that's fucking chicken taking.
Yeah, that's what he's eating, that fucking carry out. He's like, hey honey, spit in this for me. It's the only way I can eat it.
He's probably queer. Rootin' Tootin' Texas student. That is a quote from a movie. Do not judge us for that. I know you guys know, but maybe someone.
Michelle Mabel, you knew what we're talking about. He is queer.
You really kill all the worthless animals, boy. Rootin' Tootin'. I put a big old log in the commode and it stopped up. God damn it. Now, yeah, boy. I'm on here giving you turds money. If VHS isn't on this list, I'm coming over there, boy. It is on this list, you son of a bitch. So get your fucking plunger and get on your knees and do with your mouth what God intended for it.
You ain't coming on over here. You got to fix that commode. What the hell? You going to run out to the neighbors at the trailer park. They ain't going to ever invite you back to that goddamn barbecue. You making their whole fucking neighborhood smell like shithole.
Ain't going to
fix it. Come on there, Rootin' Tootin'. Get on there and suck that turd down there. Get that turd down that fucking commode. Totally.
You fucking get in there all nice and deep like her. I'll come over here and I'll fucking do it for you. I swear to God, I will.
Oh, yeah, God damn, man. You don't fuck with your man. You get that toilet fixed.
Glasses. I don't need glasses to see.
Good.
Kyle, I watched Humane last night. It's that's on my list of stuff I wanted to watch. I don't know shit about it except for it's got who's that dude with the annoying Jay Baruchel? It's in a horror movie. I think he might have directed. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was on my list.
Man.
But
he's always the same guy. Man. He's the same guy in every movie he ever does. I don't know what it is. We just watched Tropic Thunder, and I was mentioning him. He was also in The Sorcerer's Apprentice. He was in that, and then he was in whatever. What was that movie called? The End of the World or whatever. You know, he's literally the same guy in every movie. Which, I mean, it works sometimes, but other times it's like, all right, man. He looks like he worked for like the Social Network. Like he looked like he'd be one of those guys that worked in the Social Network, but then he got drummed out. And now he's bitter all the time.
I think, he does. He seems just like his character of Into the World that just like wants to hang out with the famous people and smoke weed, but he's not into all their shit. I feel like that was like a true story. That's a funny ass movie.
He kind of grossed me out a little bit too. He looks like he smells like vomit and pee a little bit. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, you know what? He makes me feel like he smells like old cornmeal. Like when he was in like Knocked Up, when he opened the door and he had like pink eye and shit. Like it just that whole thing of like they all smell like poop and marijuana.
To be fair, I feel like that whole house smelled like that for sure. I'm just trying to say, get a Smush Morrison at the Smush Morrison clinic. No. Bat Beast on the rise again. I just gave you a theme song. I'm trademarking it. Hey, what's up, guys? Hope y'all having a badass stream. I mean, so far it's not bad as usual.
Well, YouTube hasn't pulled the plug yet, so I mean that's a good time.
We're alive. I'd like them to give us a plug, if you know what I'm saying. In my butt. My season 7, my Scream. Cock My Scream 7 theory, somehow Ghost Stu kills Gale in Woodsboro, and that's what forces Sid to go back.
Well, talking about we were having a good stream, and then you had to fucking ruin it with some bullshit Stu stuff. Here we go. Stu that Campbell soup up.
Oh man, I did have a dude on the in the comments on a video that was like, dude, I went to the recent con that Matthew Lillard was at, and he was wearing the Stu Live shirt from the channel, and he said that Matthew Lillard was like, dude, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. He was like, where'd you get that? And like asked him for the channel name and stuff. So either he thinks it's cool or he's gonna sue us, but either way, that's awesome. And that makes me happy. I'm hard right now still. I haven't not.
We'll take on your fucking
since.
lawyers, Lillard. I bet you don't even have any.
You're
dead, dude.
You know, I did see someone else bring those. I know you're joking around, but I did see someone else talk about how someone's death forcing Sid to go back. I don't think that's necessary at all, though. Like, I think that Ghostface is going to show up to Seattle where she is with her kids, and then we're good to go. We don't have to kill anybody to bring her back.
We're in Seattle, Izzy.
There was a fan theory, not a fan theory, but it was a ruse to trick people, and it worked because we're all fucking idiots. Not me, but other people on the internet were retweeting and thinking it was real. This guy put out this story. He was like, so according to the Spyglass CEO, the movie opens up with Gale. The camera pans back and Gale is writing, and she's writing Scream 5 and 6. And both movies were just a part of her fiction book that she wrote, and none of them happened. And Dewey is still alive. And we jump right back into leading off of Scream 4.
I thought I feel like that's all you could do is like if you're going to go meta and make it where they've been making movies all this time, and then have in Scream 7 the real killer, make it super fucking meta. Like, I mean, that's how you end it.
New Nightmare, the bitch. Yeah,
that's why
really
people
fun.
You can love it or hate it. You can love it or leave it. Love it or leave it. But Wes Craven's New Nightmare, that was the only way he could fix that. Like he knew that they had butt fucked Freddy Krueger so badly. That was the only way he could that's the only way he could fix it. Like he went scorched earth, and people got mad about it, and they're like, "Oh, I hated that he turned Freddy Krueger basically into a monster that hides under the claws or whatever." I was like, but he didn't have any choice.
Yeah. I think that would be a fun route to go with Scream. I really do. And then you could bring everybody back. You know what I'm saying? Bright guy. Hey, fellas. So the Rocker brothers, directors of Let Me In, didn't they direct? No, it's not Let Me In. It's
Let Me In? It was a sequel. Let Me Touch It.
A Quiet Place. What the fuck? Talk to me. You're thinking of Talk to Me, not.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I told you about it.
Did you watch fucking? Did you like it?
Yeah, it's all right.
You fucking sticky peanut butter eating piece of fucking shit.
The ending was kind of like, yeah, okay.
But dude, when they went into hell for that split second, that shit was.
It was good. I mean, look, it was a passable movie. It wasn't like the greatest thing of all time, but it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it myself. I did enjoy it. They were on the JRE podcast. Joe Rogan expands his wiener.
Is it the Racka guys? Aren't they the guys that like do special effects and comedy pranks and shit on YouTube?
They do have a YouTube channel, and that's how they ended up doing.
That's how I know them. That they've been around forever. They've been around since 2010.
Yeah, they're the ones who directed it, which is pretty fucking dope. But they were on the JRE podcast a couple months ago and said they're currently pinning a new Street Fighter movie and will also direct that. Your thoughts?
I think it'd be great. I mean, it's going to be hard to top the masterclass in acting that Van Damme gave us in the 90s and such a masterpiece of a movie. It's one of the best movies of all time. I mean, let's just be honest. Street Fighter with Van Damme is literally like worthy of attention and study in theater classes. No, I would be cool with it. I don't. Could you make Street Fighter? Is Street Fighter an easier work than Mortal Kombat? Is the question, because Mortal Kombat. It's basically like, it's a bunch of mystical, magical bullshit. There's different dimensions. You could kind of play around with that and say, see, that's a different dimension. That's why that happened. But in Street Fighter,
absolutely right. Yeah.
But in Street Fighter, it's weird. Like, is it like a G.I. Joe shit? Like, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's hard not to make that corny.
Right. But on the flip side of that, it's probably an easier movie to make because you don't have to deal with dimensions.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like that. What do you do? Is that a pin you're chewing on there? Oh, it's just a pin.
No, okay. But what I'm saying is like, no,
because
in Mortal Kombat you can cheese through shit.
Uh-huh.
Like you're saying, I just did this is a mystical portal, and that's why the fucking plot line happened that way. So shut up and watch the goddamn movie.
So Mortal Kombat's easier to write.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe for me,
but Street Fighter's probably easier to direct because you don't have to do all that special.
I feel like you could run into more corny problems with Street Fighter.
Cheese.
Yeah. It's a leaning tower of cheese sauce.
You remember that in old school though, when Jeremy Piven comes over and he's walking through, he's like, "Yeah, I see we have a hazard over here," and they're sitting on the couch. He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." He's like, "Cheese."
Yeah. Because I don't go by that anymore.
I'm the dean.
I don't go by that anymore.
Yeah. He goes, "What are you part of some like student special club?" Or he's like, "Yeah, try again. I'm the dean."
But yeah, but as far as, but I think Street Fighter would be great if they brought it back and they do it justice. And I mean, you know, with the popularity that it's currently having, yeah, I mean, for sure, it'd be great. It'd be awesome. I'd love to see it.
Smart of Raka too, because like Raka, because why pigeonhole yourself into doing horror? Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but so many different people, like Craig Eggers, fucking all these people, all these up and coming directors are doing that. If you have a hit like Talk to Me, then what you could do is you say, "Hey, fine, no, I'm not going to do another original horror film for you. You give me Street Fighter and watch me stick 2 to 4 fingers in that." And yeah, maybe they get Jean-Claude Van Damme back, and maybe he won't be on so much coke this time.
No, he'll be on Bison. He'll be Bison.
Lumis 26, thank you.
That's how many times I'm going to sue your ass for using my name without permission.
Gary, did you notice when Deadpool dodges Wolverine's punches in the trailer, it is 1-for-1 Toby dodging Flash Thompson? Dude, I didn't. I saw a meme.
There's so many different
Fucking
Easter eggs that we missed. But yeah, dude, I also saw this guy. It was cool as fuck. I would let us see it, but I think that they used copyrighted music again, so I don't want to get us copyright struck. But they digitized and put on Wolverine's mask in the trailer. It fucking looked awesome, dude. Like,
I saw the clip. I didn't watch it though.
It looks so, yeah. It looked, when he says "let's fucking go" and his eyes are white. Oh my god, dude! I was like, I hope to God in Deadpool they at least have him wearing, like Wolverine wearing the full headpiece.
Dude, I get so hard when I watch that trailer. Dude, like when they're like, "let's fucking go," and then it pans to Wolverine, is like, "let's fucking go." I'm like, oh,
I don't know what gets me
I need
harder,
a new pair of shorts.
Ryan Reynolds or hearing Madonna's classic song. I just don't know which one. Maybe it's the combo.
You know, people were trying to shit on that. Like, they're like, "that trailer did nothing for me." I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's the most exciting thing Marvel's put out in 20 fucking years since goddamn Endgame.
They're just used to hearing that from their wives. So that's why they're saying it.
Really, I don't like F-bomb. I don't like the dirty, crude language. It's like,
hey,
bitch.
Their wives are saying, "your dick did nothing for me. That's why I'm cheating on you." It's like, oh.
I get that comment time on the channel, by the way. Someone's like, "I don't appreciate the crude language." And I have the same response every time, by the way. If any of you guys are disgusting sailors who curse a lot like we do, the perfect response to that is this. It is, hey, have you ever asked yourself why you're not supposed to curse? No? Probably not, right? Well, no one knows. It's just that you grew up and someone said, "don't say these words," and you listened blindly because you're a follower. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Nobody gives a shit. It's a word. You don't even know why they're bad. You're just doing what you're told. What's it say about you?
Tell me I can't use crude words, especially though, dude it up, egg sucking gutter trash. I was watching no, that's Back to the Future 3, dude. He was like, "Hey, you're Mad Dog 10." He's like, "Nobody calls me Mad Dog, especially some dude it up, egg sucking gutter trash." It sounds like the fucking dude for Tropic Thunder.
It was the way you said it, though. You sound like, "I'm just a dude playing another dude."
He's like, he goes, "I'm trying to come up." He goes, "You got any tips? You got any tips?" He goes, "Give me that goddamn map." He's like, "Fuck you."
Hey, by the way, how many days is it now? I see you sucking that pin.
13 days.
Oh, 1 day away from 2 weeks. Smoke free for Jay. Give it up for this motherfucking cunt right here.
Yeah. I get excited talking about my foods, man.
I bet you. I bet you smell terrific.
Maybe. I don't know.
Michael Parkton, does Lumis prefer DC or Marvel?
I prefer JOB. So I don't have time to read that shit. The funny papers are for funny people. Get out of my face. That's what Dad. Big Dad always used to call the funny books. He goes, "You got them funny books?" He said, "They're called comic books, Dad. Some of them are collectors. Some of them are graphic novels." He's like, "They're funny books. Honey, they're funny books."
Is he the one that said their funny books are for funny people? Because that's fucking hilarious.
No, I just made that up, but I just figured that would be like what Lumis would say. But here's the other thing. You know what's funny is like it always blew my mind. My mom was born in 1936 and Big Dad was born in 1939. At some point in their childhood, their fat little grubby fingers came across Detective comic books, the first appearance of Batman, the first appearance of Superman, the first appearance of possibly Spider-Man. But you know, it blows my fucking mind. You were touching them.
You fucked up. What'd you do?
I told Dad, he's like, "Why don't we just traded those around for?" And he goes, "Me and my brothers were poor. We were so poor we pissed out the screen." because we couldn't even have running plumbing in the house. They literally would get up in the middle of the night, Big Dad and his brothers, and they would open the windows up because it was in Indiana. It was really cold, and they didn't have running water, and plumbing was a no-go, so they would piss out their screen.
I've done that in my own closet when I've had too much whiskey, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I've done it too.
I did that one time, dude, and I felt so disgusting.
Dude,
I felt so disgusted with myself.
Dude, this one time, when April was still living in Pennsylvania, she came and saw me, and she was at the Holiday Inn, and I'm not used to when I'm sleeping in new places. When I slept there, I like got up because I sleepwalk. Sometimes I sleepwalk, especially if I've been drinking and it's an unknown area. I got up and I walked out of the room in my underwear, and I like the door clicked behind me, and then I woke the fuck up, and then I was standing in the middle of the hallway with nothing but a shirt and boxers, and I had to bang on the door, and she wouldn't wake up at first, and then I was like, oh my, I felt like Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters. Somebody open up! Like I was like the door was locked. I was waiting to, because they got cameras in the hallway. I was waiting on someone to be like cops to call, like some weirdo is in there in his underwear banging on a door trying to get in.
I remember that story, dude. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall. The only thing I ever had is that we just got done having relations.
Oh yeah,
and I had a lot to drink, and then we didn't have any water, and we were really thirsty. So I was like, "Well, I got to go right now. I have to have a glass of water right now. I'm gonna die." So I did the waistband tuck. You know what I'm talking about? When you take it and you have to put it behind your waistband. Mm-hmm. But I didn't realize my shirt caught behind it, so it was just the top of it was just out, and I was walking down the hotel hallway on all the cameras looking for a water thing, and then I realized it covered up, and then right when I covered it up, this fucking it fell down into the shorts, so it was like straight out, and then like the fucking the elevator door opened up, and like a group of people got out and were just staring at me, and I was just standing there holding my ice bucket. I was like, whoa, whoa. I covered it up. There's like 8 people who saw my dick that night. I probably could have gone to jail.
Dude, I remember I was like 11 or 10, and it was one of the most embarrassing things that happened. I remember I got up and I didn't check, or it was maybe 12. I didn't check. You know how you had morning wood, and I walked into the kitchen, and my mom was in there, and she's like, "You get your hind end back into that." She's like, "That's awful." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" Like that. Like from then on, I learned to check my drawers before I got up to see if Mr. Howdy Doody was at her
saying that.
She was, dude. She was pissed because it was like literally like at attention, and I didn't even notice it. It was like I'm
just have like a glass of milk. Like what, mom?
Yeah, dude, you know, like in a video game where like the arrow's pointing you this direction. It was like that. It was literally leading me to the next goal. It was bad, dude.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That is the worst though. Have you ever woken up with one and like you have to pee, so you have to like fight it with your elbow and like angle at a certain point?
Yeah, you feel like
to get in the toilet.
Steve Carell when he sets that his pissing all over. Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's like a fucking out of control fire hose.
That would never happen to me because I never tried to do it sitting down because it would just hit the top. Of the thing
but even holding it, it's like out of control fire hose. You got to have a lot of strength and a lot of fucking time and patience to make sure that gets right in there. But you know what? Then you just let it go and I'll clean up the toilet seat.
That's true. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Now, when I wake up at those now, though, I'm like, hell yeah, my blood is still circulating through my body. My heart is still working. I don't need to go to the doctor because if I wake up a couple times a month with a heart on, it means my shit works just fine.
Yeah,
squeaky fucking clean.
Mine doesn't.
Who needs a doctor checkup?
Yeah, my batteries are still half full.
Every once in a while, just a couple times a month. That's enough. That's all you need to know. It still works. The plumbing is fresh. Your response is yes. And back to you, Jim.
I didn't know what else to say. I didn't run its course.
Dude, I told my mom-in-law that the other day. We were just sitting out in the garage having a beer.
About
and I was like,
dick?
Yeah, I was like, do you know how I know that I'm in good health, Tony? And she was like, how, son? And I was like, well, sometimes I wake up with a boner. And she was like, that's more than I wanted.
And then all of a sudden the porn music kicks in. It's like, let me see.
Prove it. DJ Graham, who's the best 90s rap group in your opinion? NWA or Wu-Tang Clan? I'm an NWA guy.
Because you can look at the way I'm dressed here, DJ. You know that's all I listen to nonstop all day long, daily. NWA. Got the posters on my walls, got the autographs coming out the yin yang, dilly dangs. I'm going to say NWA for life. You know what I'm saying? And not even for life, but for life. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
No, I don't know. Out of those two, I don't know much about the Wu-Tang Clan. It would be NWA. I know at least a few of their songs.
Only thing I know about
at the parties.
Yeah, only thing I know about Wu-Tang Clan is there ain't nothing to fuck with.
I don't know. I think I know one. No, I don't even know. If you told me,
what does NWA stand for? What does NWA stand for?
Nice with asses.
Oh, let a naysayer know.
Yep.
Naysayers with attitude.
Never winding areolas.
Every day is a winding road.
Never was an answer. I don't know.
What if you just said it? What if you were just like, oh, that's
I was like, hey, it's been great on YouTube. I've been having a great time. It's been a great 12 years. But I guess that's the end of the ride.
Lumis says, huge fans. Wife and I love y'all. We're both recouping from COVID. Can Lumis wish us well? Rock on, wankers. Oh my God, is that back? Is COVID back? You guys caught COVID? How? Did someone fart on your pillow? What happened?
Jesus Christ. I hope you do better with not catching COVID. I mean, what are you, on the short bus with the vaccines? What are you doing? You catching that shit? Crazy. Take it easy. Eat some chicken noodle soup. I expect you back at the job in 3 days. And if you're still sick and you spread that shit around, you'll be sued. And your wife. I don't care. They did not.
Even though she doesn't work out, so anyway.
I hope you feel better, man. I suck. Knock on wood, I've never had it.
That's not true.
Well, if I did,
I gave it to you last Tuesday. You just hasn't kicked in yet.
I guess I just have the fucking gene that says "fuck you" to the COVID virus.
That's crazy. You never got it.
I never got
Fuck. I had it
April
twice. I think I had it twice, but I fuck a lot of men, so you can get it that way. I don't know if you know that. That's a way that happens too. Colton Canla. That's one of the guys I fucked actually. So sup, dudes? I wore my Halloween 2 shirt today, and the teenage bag boy told me he hates Halloween 1, Halloween 2, and Halloween 4 because they are boring. He said Ends is his and his friend's favorite horror movie of all time. These kids today.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This guy probably gets his news information from fucking TikTok solely and eats Tide Pods nonstop, chewing gum. And the only thing that really is boring is probably his sex life and his life in general. And he's just taking it out of classic movies. That happens a lot, and you're going to run into that, Colton, when you have a superior shirt like that, because they're jealous they can't be a part of the fandom because they hate their life so much.
Colton didn't tell us the part about Era. He's super chatting this from jail because he took one of the plastic bags and strangled the man with it to death. That's a fucking bold take. Like that's just pure fucking insanity. Like you have to be a goddamn garbage purveyor of taste. And I like Halloween Ends to look at that and be like, that's better than the original.
I think he's trolling. I think he was trolling the fuck out of you. I think that's what it was. There's no way that anybody like with a rational mind would say that. Like it just sounds like a straight troll.
How many gummies did that guy get into? Yeah, but to be honest, I feel the same way whenever someone comes up to me and they're like, Scream 2 is better than the original
I've
Scream.
heard people say that, though.
I have too. I have heard people say that Scream 5 is better than the original Scream. Like, you're out of your fucking
I don't like
tits.
Scream. That's stupid, man.
And I've heard and there's a lot of people, and people I respect who come up to me and they'll say, you know what movie fucking sucks dick from Mount Olympus, Mike? And I'm like, what? And they're like, The Exorcist. It's terrible. And I'm like, you. And then I murder them with my dick.
Hey, man, you never go full retard.
That's just remember Airheads? He's like, no, I'll cut your heads off. With what? Was like, with my dick. Yeah.
Not retarded, sound retarded, not retarded. Autistic. By the way, I gotta point this out, dude. Like Robert Downey Jr. was on, and love dicks, but he was on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan asked him. They were like, "Was there anybody in your corner, anybody with your managers, your agent, that were like, don't do this fucking movie, don't do Tropic Thunder, don't do it?" And then he was like, "My mom." She's like, Bobby. I don't know about this one. She's like, I got a bad feeling. And he's like, I still did it though. I was like, yeah, dude, I could not even imagine. But everybody on set was cool. I mean, even the dude that played Booty Sweat Jr., whatever his name was, he said he said sometimes I forgot he was a white guy because he was so good at his fucking what he was doing.
That's an actor, man.
I mean, that's what he said. He said it was just a fun, it was a funny movie. Did he get nominated for an Oscar for that for Tropic Thunder? I swear he did.
No. But dude, it's amazing though. Like, and some people will try. It's like Eminem though. Like some people will try to be like, hey, you know what? I think today we should cancel Robert Downey Jr. for doing what he did in Tropic Thunder. But then the whole internet and the whole world is like, no, man, that shit was funny. It's like when people try to cancel Eminem. Yeah. It's like, oh, how about this? And everybody's like, bitch, do you know? Let me play you a record that from 1997 And listen to this shit. You
Well,
think
some
we should
people-
cancel them now?
Some people are just uncancelable. I mean, they're too big to cancel. Like Joe Rogan's too big to cancel. Robert Downey Jr., Eminem, they're too big to cancel. And listen, man, just because it's a theme song, don't make it not true.
On the flip side of that, there's people like us who are too small to cancel. People try to cancel us all the time. No one cares.
Yeah, we're like fucking,
No one cares.
we're like Ant-Man. We'll just go with your butt and hide.
No one gives enough shit. So like, yeah, whatever. Gary, I enjoyed Madame Web for 2 reasons. There was 4 hot actresses, and because I was laughing my fucking ass off at my mate getting mad at the movie and saying things out loud.
Yeah, that's always fun. Was that Sydney Sweeney? She was in that.
Yeah, she was in that one for sure.
And she's actually, that's what made her very beloved to a lot of fans. Not just because she's smoking hot, but because she's also like knows how to take a joke and make fun of herself. She even came out and said, if the movie, it sucked. She's like, I know it was bad. I understand. I made a bad movie or a bad show. It is what it is. We'll move on from it. But that's why people also like, yeah, at least she's not sugarcoating it and making it so, saying, oh, it's misogynistic that people hate this.
She's like, I'm an actress.
Yeah, it's just a bad movie. But yeah, that's always fun when people get mad at watching shit and they're like, that's not how it's supposed to fucking be. And then you're laughing and you're like, you know what, dude? You're not coming to my birthday party next week. It's over.
Dude, I went to that movie specifically because I knew the fucking first goddamn poster, the first advertisement, the first anything. I watched that and I went, oh, this is going to be an all-time shit show. And I went to see it just because of that. And I went to see it with MJ, and her and I, she literally punched me in the ear. She was laughing so hard at like the dumb, my 14-year-old daughter was so embarrassed at the cringe fucking dialogue of this movie and was laughing so hard at it. She was swinging at air like Eminem in the booth, just laughing her ass off. And like, it amazes me. Like, she's really fucking smart, and she also watches a lot of movies, obviously, but like even she was like, could see that this is the dumbest fucking shit of all time. How does Sony let that shit out with a serious face?
I wish they'd all come together and then they would have played they would have like, downtown, what you see is what you get, boy. And they like all come together to fight. Because if it was already bad enough, they might as well have like another. I like that song, by the way. But that song is corny as shit, but I do like that song.
But it does say something about society, though. Like honest to God, like the studios. On one hand, it is funny and it's hilarious to watch the movie because it's just so goddamn bad. It's fun to watch. We should actually do a commentary on the Patreon, dude. Because
I'd love to,
dude. It's fun to watch. It's so bad. But like. Honest to God, like that's the thing. Like the studios earnestly released that movie because that's how stupid they think you are. They thought you guys were going to eat that shit up. Us guys, they thought we were all going to just go berserker on that.
The only thing that those guys want to eat is Sydney Sweeney's ass, not that movie. What? That came out loud. I mean, that was an inner monologue. And I should.
You know who else's ass I want to eat? DJ Grams, because that is the fucking super sweet super
Oh my
chat.
God. Damn, DJ. Now I'm going to say Wu-Tang Clan because I say that you said that you liked it.
Ain't nothing to fuck with. I'll tell you that right now. Thank you so much, dude. We really appreciate that, man.
Man.
I like your new picture, too. Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe and Tupac.
Is it Tupac?
Yep.
How do you know that?
Because it's Tupac.
Is it Tupac? I can't tell. It's too.
I mean, it might be.
My screen's maybe bigger.
I only making me second guess myself. What the fuck is going on?
I only asked because I recently finished watching Wu-Tang, An American Saga. Yeah. It's a 3-season biopic on Hulu. Maybe I do need to watch that to get learned. For years, I've only heard of Wu-Tang with little info about them. Same. Yeah. I think I had a Wu-Tang shirt at one point. Someone sent me. I think I already
suburban white boy. Don't even know shit. My mom got it for Christmas, and it's badass. I'm also wearing FUBUs.
It actually came with the house when we bought it.
Yeah.
I think I already knew Method Man was a member, but this show deserves more recognition. You'd both love it.
I'd be fine with watching it. Listen, and you're right. Me and Mike were exactly the same way. Method Man, if that was the only one I would know. But as far as I've heard the name Wu-Tang Clan, but I didn't really know much more about it. But if it's anything like that NWA movie, I'll watch it. I like that movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton was good. And then like I've built a couple. I literally have like 2 or 3 of their songs on my playlist that pumps on, and usually the only one I recognize is Wu-Tang Clan ain't not to fuck with. And I roll down on my windows, and then I drive through really white neighborhoods.
Yeah, and that's the only way you feel safe.
I dress up as Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just to be safe.
And
just
you put that on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah, just let people know. But dude, Method Man is actually a pretty funny fucking actor. How High was fucking hilarious.
Man. Redman and Method Man.
Yeah, that movie. I gotta rewatch that soon.
Yeah,
do you think that holds up? By the way, do you think How High holds up?
Yeah, dude. I think I watched it like a few years ago. It's still funny as fuck. It's dumb,
Yeah.
but it's funny. But like, I think they smoke with the presidents or some shit. It's been a
They
while.
smoke dead presidents, I think.
Yeah, they smoke a dead president. I think they smoke the finger of George Washington, and they think they're getting smart. Yeah. But no, yeah, it was back in the day. There was this CD shop called Jams, and me and Mike would go in there and like we'd buy like rap albums. We had no fucking clue, like Silk the Shocker and like Helicopter Attack Daddy. I don't know, like weird shit like that. And like, no, I mean, I know it was like weird shit. Like it was like the thing, the fad. Everybody was buying it, and it was like No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. And that's the only fucking thing every white kid would know. And we buy them and be like, oh, I got the new album. And you're like, you listen to it? It's like, no, but I got the album. You didn't listen to it. You just collected them.
Now, some of those I did listen to because I was trying to be hardcore. I would listen to, and by the way, if you guys don't remember this, maybe you didn't grow up in this time or not, but the No Limit Records CDs were the most beautiful fucking artwork you've ever seen in your fucking life, dude. They had this weird side piece that was like plastic, and they'd be like bright colors, like bright blue, and it'd be like checkered all the way down. And then sometimes the CD covers would look like fucking those chrome comic books that you would see. Oh, dude, I gotta look it up. I gotta look up pictures of them.
They were badass.
You guys don't understand how fucking pretty this was. No Limit Records CD covers. You guys got to see how beautiful these were, and we would collect them, and half of them we wouldn't even fucking listen to. Like Jay said.
I remember it was a full rap album, and I listened to all of it, and I liked 3 songs. It wasn't No Limit Soldiers. It was I had that. I had Sea Murder.
You remember Sea
I had
Murder?
that. I had that one. No, but it was Blade. I love that soundtrack.
The Blade soundtrack was great. Now this album, I actually listened. This was a 2 CD-er. Master P, The Last Dawn. Yeah. I would be a little kid upstairs cleaning my room, blasting. I'm just a black man living in a white world. Like vacuuming my room and shit. That was how fucking embarrassing we were.
I had a couple of them. Snoop Dogg. I had the Snoop World.
They're not showing the sides. That was the best part. By the way, these necklaces, we all had them. You had to get the No Limit Records chain. Oh, here it is, dude, right here. See, you guys see the green on the side of that?
Yeah.
Fucking sexy.
Little did anybody know that those No Limit Soldier necklaces would actually turn your fucking neck green if you had them for real.
They would sell them at. That's how you knew it like reached its pop culture like point, because they'd be selling it at like flea markets in Winchester, Kentucky. It's not cool anymore. It
was so weird. It literally was like a fart in the wind. It lasted for like 6 months to a year. It was like the Pog craze. Remember Pogs?
Oh,
everybody was just getting Pogs. It was like that. Everybody had them. Like you would take them to school in your backpack, even though you didn't have a CD player to listen to it. You'd be like, oh, check out my albums, dog.
Oh, 100%. We all had this one. Remember Snoop Dogg? The game is to be sold, not to be told. And this was shiny as fuck back in the day. God, dude, like I miss those times, but I also
that's how when I go to church, I dress just like that.
That shit's crazy, dude. I forgot all about that time in our life.
Good times.
Hey,
good memories.
We love you, DJ. Thank you so
DJ.
fucking much. That's super kind of you. And I'll check out that show. Gary B, Michael J, when does Batman 2 come out? Well, me in the studio have been working hand in hand.
You sick of that?
I've been trying to tell them to release it next month, but they're really bullish on 2025. No, I don't know. I think they pushed it back to 2025 at least.
Maybe they're waiting to see how the Joker sequel does.
Yeah, that could be it, but they're definitely pushing that bitch back very, very far. Sauce, I like your name. I like your style.
Yeah, and Sauce probably just accidentally did that. He didn't mean to. Like that's his profile pic. He's like, shit, I meant to set 99 cents.
Sauce. I'm the sauce boss. I got PJ.
Okay.
Pajamas. That's what that stands for. We are at Kyle at 821. And by the way, okay, I'll do this one because I don't know if you've heard about this or not yet, but they just announced a second Evil Dead movie coming out. We know that there's one coming out by the Spider movie Infested director, and now they announced a second movie that's coming out that Sam Raimi handpicked to direct a second Evil Dead movie that's getting ready to come out. I forget the name of the guy that did it. He did a movie I've never heard of before. It's not 3:10 to Yuma. It's like the Yuma train leaves the butt, something like that. But dude, there's 2 brand new Evil Dead movies.
Well, because I wonder if it's going to follow the same path as the last 2 Evil Dead movies, where it's going to be the 3rd book that we didn't see yet.
I think so. It's just going to be random books that people find in the dirt.
Like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But after that, we are at Angelo the Cisco Kid. Hey, it's good to see you again, buddy.
Hey, man.
At 8:21 p.m.
All right. Hey, Mike and Jay, this live gonna be sick nasty. 2 choices. Werewolf, I got hairy nipples, but don't worry about it. And also, I like to look at men in the toilet. You know why? Because I like to see a dick, because I ain't got one. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna say it out loud. I don't got a dick like a man. So I gotta look at a man when he's taking a pee-pee in the toilet and say, oh, that's what a dick is. Reminds me of my father when he used to show it to me. What? Now I'm talking too much. Anyway, I gotta go to the bathroom myself and play with my wiener. I'll be back. See y'all. Not gonna wash my hands either. Nasty. Nasty. Okay, well, we're getting
Why'd you
canceled.
stop doing your
We're getting canceled. I mean, it can only go on for so long. It can only go on. I mean, someone could clip that and we're fucked.
At some point was like, oh, I guess I gotta do it now.
Yeah,
Because he stopped talking.
I was like, yeah, it's like you were saying if you drop the M-bomb, it'd be the last stream. If you did that, it'd be the last stream. You would double it up. Just double it up. Drop the M-bomb and pull out your dick at the same time. Okay, so Angelo and Cisco Kid, sorry about that. Hey, Mike and Jay, this live gonna be sick, nasty. 2 choices: werewolf, but you turn into a morbidly obese bulldog, or a vampire bat that can't fly, so drags ass. Shit. 2 choices: werewolf, but you turn into a morbidly obese bulldog, or a vampire bat that can't fly, so it drags us. Well, I mean, you're still like, okay, but here's the thing: if you turn into a vampire that can't fly, you're still gonna be hot, sexy, right? Or you have to just turn into a vampire bat. Like, you can't be like just a vampire that just, you have an ability to turn into a bat, but you can't fly. So you don't have to worry about that power, but you still got all the other powers, like immortality, good looks, like, you know, like the sexual seduction power stuff. I don't know. I would pick the vampire bat thing that can't fly, because if you're the werewolf and look, my dog is, I see how they just you'll be laying on your back, not doing shit, eating some Doritos, you know, ham sandwiches. I don't know. I think I'd rather do the vampire bat, because you might be able to still get some ass. But yeah, good question, and good to see you, Angelo. Lee the Machine, again, thank you, Deuces. And Lumis, did you lend your trench coat to Dr. Childs? Now he's out in the wild. Flash people like observe and report. No, I didn't lend him shit, Lee. He stole it, just like he stole his profiles on LinkedIn. He's not a real doctor. He's a quack. He's an asshole. He smells like shit. And he's going to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, as well as dragged to the goddamn treatment center for idiots. So now, and you know, I'm going to burn the goddamn trench coat. So you can forget, I'm not having it back. But thank you, Lee. Yeah, thank you, Lee. Let's say, Austin, if you told me in 99 that wrestling would be PG, full of Nancy boys and internet jerks, and nobody shows any semblance of originality, I'd be all, yep. If you told me in 99 that wrestling would be PG, full of Nancy boys and internet jerks, and nobody shows any semblance of originality, I'd be all, yep. That's true. Well, listen, back in the heyday, especially in the 90s, late 90s, 98, 99, the WCW and the NWO thing was hot, and then you had the Monday Night Raw, and the Attitude Era was really kicking off and getting steamy up in that. Yeah, it was crazy to think that we would ever have or be where we are right now with current wrestling. I never thought it would end. I was like, this is like going to continue going up and be like this forever, just be amazing year after year and have this great back and forth between WWE and WCW. But nope, said the universe, guess what? I'm going to smack you in the fucking face and take away your candy, because it's not going to happen. No way, no says I. We're going to have fucking Vince McMahon control all of it, take it down to Chinatown, burn it the fuck out, and then say, guess what? Here is the steaming husk of a ghost of what wrestling used to be. But that's where we are, Austin. We can't go back. But yeah, good observation, and you're right. Mark Burns, thank you so much. Watching and listening to you guys always makes me horny. Hell yeah, dude. That's what we're aiming for. And I hope you pull out your dick in a public place and jack off, because nothing's going to happen to you if you do. Don't worry. No, don't do that. Because, I mean, you're going to do that, then I'm going to get in trouble, because they're going to say, oh my God, that guy fucking told him to do it. Just don't do it. Go to the bathroom and jack off. Like any normal person. Jacob, just saw Boy Kills World yesterday and had a great time. In terms of action and violent, it's what I wanted, and I enjoyed it more personally than Monkey Man. But I love you guys even more. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Jacob. And I heard Boy Kills World. I was like, is that a sequel to Boy Meets World? Again, I'm so fucking far out of the loop on certain things. I swear to God. You guys, I feel like somebody's just making these words up. Like, Boy Kills World is not a real movie. And then I was like, oh, it actually is. And I'm glad you had a good time. I have not even seen Monkey Man either, but that's another one on my list. I know I keep saying this. I'm becoming a fucking terrible, terrible person that reviews movies. I know. But again, welcome into the chat, Jacob. I like your hair, dude. I want a girlfriend so hot she makes me look like what? Did you fucking stroke when you wrote this? I want a girlfriend so hot she makes me look like a Make-A-Wish kid who asked for pussy. What the fuck just happened with what you were saying here, Matt? I don't know what you're saying. I think you want a hot girlfriend and you want her pussy, and you want her to make you want a super hot girlfriend that's so hot it makes you look like a Make-A-Wish kid who asked for a cat. But that's, I assume, for a pussy cat is what you're saying. Jesus Christ. It was like trying to figure out how to communicate with Native Americans when the Europeans landed. I see you're saying things to me and I want to communicate. I think that's what you're saying. But yeah, definitely. You can do it, Matt. With hair like that, it's no problemo. You've got it, Matt. Oh, I see this. Eduardo Santiago at 8:26. I'm here. There you are. That's where you are. You're there. Michael Parton says, I think Raoul M. Bison was the best thing about 1994. Who? Raoul M. Bison. Oh, Bison. I forgot his name was Raoul. Yeah. The original Street Fighter, the guy, and I never, Raoul, I can't remember his name. The one that played, I just remember him playing Gomez Adams yeah, you're right. He was the best part about that. It sucks that was his last movie because he was dying of cancer, but yeah, he did do a really good job with that role. And I mean, it was actually an entertaining role that he had and what he brought to the screen. It's funny enough, but it was kind of the same situation. Like, he probably knew that the script was bad. It was a shitty movie, but he was still trying his best to make it as worthwhile as he could. Kind of like Masters of the Universe that they did in the late 80s with Dolph Lundgren. I enjoy that movie. I still like it. It's corny as hell, but it's kind of like the guy that played Skeletor, Frank Langella, like put his heart and soul into fucking Skeletor. And you could tell, dude, like his Skeletor is amazing in Masters of the Universe. And he did it because he wanted his grandson was a huge fan of He-Man and he wanted to do a good job for his grandson. And it, like, dude, like that was it's, but I feel like it's the same thing. But good point, Michael. Joe Valentine says, we need y'all Steven Seagal take on new Deadpool. Oh, all I can say is it's not true, because what Deadpool does with his kung fu is for beginners. I learned my technique from Master Hayako Taekwondo in the mountains of Tibet, and Ryan Reynolds is fake. I would choke him out in 2 seconds. It's just stupid. I'm not like that. Dude, the best Steven Seagal impersonation I've ever heard is Tom Segura and Will Sasso from Mad TV. They're both amazing at it. The Steven Seagal is like a good one, but I can't do it. It's a hard one to do. Okay, now you're back. You look like I can't hear you.
I am back.
Okay. Yeah, you look like you got a breath and sweating from sucking those dicks.
Dude, I got a haircut today, and this girl, I went to Supercuts and she butchered the fuck out of the back of my neck. Like, I have cut marks all over the back of my neck. I don't know what the hell she did, but this shit, like, I had to go buy
you got
some
razor burn.
Yeah, dude, I had to buy some deep clean stuff because I think her tools were dirty. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Now
Don't go to Supercuts.
Now you know what us poor women go through to get Brazilian waxes for you ungrateful men. We get bracer burns all the time.
On our vaginas.
By the way, it's going to be at 8:32. Kyle. And by the way, Jacob said that he went and saw Boy Kills World and he liked it, but I think he said he liked Monkey Man better.
Yeah, like are you gonna go pee pee?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Pee time for you. I'm gonna do a review and put it on the Patreon just because it's so late and like nobody saw the movie, so it's gonna, no one's gonna watch that. But like I do want to review it. And I'll put that on the Patreon. But Boy Kills World was, and I won't, no spoilers or anything. It was just. I'm glad that you liked it, and a lot of people that I know that enjoy the same movies I do liked it as well. So I would say go see it if you're interested in it. But man, it was fine, but it was too Matthew Vaughn, Kingsman, like Argyle style corniness for me. Like too much, like, oh, look how weird and quirky we are through the whole movie. And I was just like, man, I just kind of want like a good movie. Like, I don't need all this extra shit. You're trying too hard, it felt like a little bit. But the action was fine. It just, there was nothing in there that we haven't seen before. Like, I feel like once John Wick came out and happened, you really got to try to do something special. If your whole premise of your movie is going to be, this is a crazy action movie, I think you just got to top it somehow. Or at least do something new. And they try to do something new. I found it kind of corny and like unbelievable or whatever, but it was fine. It wasn't bad at all. I think a lot of people will enjoy that more so. Kyle, what 80s slasher would you want in real life? Well, fuck, none of them. I would love it if a man in a hockey mask butchered a bunch of teenagers for having sex. No, I know what you mean though. 80s slasher would you want in real life? I don't know. Like none of them. I don't know how to answer that, Kyle. I know you don't mean it in a nefarious way. I just don't know. I don't know how to answer that, buddy. 3 trailers down. Hey boys, what do you think this Scream would have been like as a franchise if it was made in the 80s? You know, I almost don't think people would have gotten Scream in the 80s. Like I don't think it would have worked in the 80s. You know, I think even Wes Craven, when he did New Nightmare and went super meta, it was in the 90s, obviously. So, yeah, and like Scream came and it did something so different. It saved the horror genre by doing what it did. But in the 80s, I think honestly, my best guess is that unless it was purely funny, like really funny, like kind of slapstick funny, almost scary movie level, I don't think it would have played well. That's just me. That's just what I think. I could be wrong.
Whew, that pee was good, dude. That pee was so
nice.
good when I was peeing. I was like, if God had a name, what would it be? And would you call it to his face?
What if God was one of us?
Yeah, you know what people said about they were like, oh, what really ruined it for me is like they found out, I think her name was Joan Osborne. They're like, that nose ring was fake. So I was like, what a fake bitch. I'm like, who gives a shit? She didn't want to fucking pierce her nose, you whore.
Yeah, like, she's not hardcore. You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. Dude, my neck is on fire right now. I don't know what's going on. This is not good. I think I got fucking scabies from that goddamn haircut.
You're right. You know what that was? She didn't change clipper blades, and it's probably something that she used on somebody with crabs on their pubic areas, and now she's used it on your neck.
Dude, I'm not lying. I looked down at the desk like halfway through the haircut, and she was like, this is my first haircut or whatever. And I looked down at the desk, and dude, all of the combs and shit had like dirty butt crust in them, and like they were all fucking disgusting and nasty. And I thought, I'm already halfway through. I'm fucked now, and now my shit's itchy. I'm on fire. Like, what the fuck, man?
One thing you can guarantee about Mike is when he gets a haircut, he goes top dollar for it. He goes to places where it is the most clean.
I have a girl that I go to, and she was off for the week. And my hair was really bad, so I had to go to a fucking Supercuts. And don't do it, guys. Don't fucking do it.
No, I go to the same redneck guy. I was like, he like raised his prices up to $17, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Inflation's a whore.
I used to get my shit like at $12.
I paid $33 for this fucking scabies I got on the back of my head.
You got a scaby neck for $33.
Well, I tipped $10 because I felt bad for it.
And that was the second time I got crepes.
3 trailers down says, hey boys, what do you guys I just read that. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Batbeast says, nah, I meant Stu as Ghostface. I just ran out of characters and said Ghost for short. Love Jay's reaction to it though. Favorite wing flavor? Mine is buffalo.
Yeah, dude. He asked about like, I thought he meant like a girlfriend thing or something. I don't know. Like I was like, what the fuck you mean girlfriend? Like, I mean, go back and read it. I thought he was having a fucking stroke while he was asking a question. And I thought he said he wanted a girlfriend that was so hot it made him look like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid. Because he said girlfriend, and he said, but I don't want people to think I don't know. It was fucking it was a really long walk to get to where we are here today, and I'm happy about it.
Reminds me of Everclear. They have that song. It's like, I want a girlfriend who does not drink beer. I'm like, what's wrong with a girlfriend who drinks beer? It's cheaper. Favorite wing flavor? For me, it's going to be Golden Flame has a sauce called Surge. That's my new favorite. But all-time Buffalo Wild Wings Mango Habanero is my favorite. But I can't do it anymore because the problem with Mango Habanero is it's super fucking hot and it's delicious. God, so fucking good. But it's a syrupy thing. So when you eat it, it's hot going in, but it's also hot coming out. So you wake up at 3 a.m. and you take a shit, but it's syrupy. So like it's slow coming out. So it's slow pain. And I bet everyone's glad that you asked that now.
I'm so happy because I couldn't hear. I didn't answer mine, dick.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you never eat wings. So I didn't think. What's your favorite wing flavor?
My favorite flavor is I don't know. I don't go out of my way to eat wings, but I guess it would be probably like buffalo if I had to pick, like just regular ass buffalo sauce.
You fucking basic bitch. You basic bitch.
That's how mom raised me.
Gary, there is a potential link on merch that shows they have the fucked up Red Hawk instead of him looking like a badass villain. He's got an ugly face and a bear belly.
Dude, it's bad. If that's true, if that leak is true, it's fucking awful. Because he looks like shit. Like he literally just looks like every fucking stepdad over 45 that just got home and wants to watch the Cubs game.
Is this in the Deadpool Wolverine movie? Allegedly?
No, the potential leak on the new, like in the Thunderbolts movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think
yeah,
anybody's going to be much interested in that anyway.
Well, listen, if it's going to come out of Marvel and they're going to try to do it, I don't know, man. Thunderbolts is a cool comic book, and the concept is pretty badass. Like, they're actually evil, the masters of evils, but they want to be good guys. I don't know. It's got a great concept. The idea is cool. But, dude, first off, I never liked Red Hulk. I don't, but I know that some people do. But based on that concept art alone, because if they're trying to do like, well, he could just be like everybody else. Like, he literally looks like fucking Al Bundy if he became Red Hulk. Like, that's why he looks like shit, dude. It's bad. It looks like a fucking Simpson caricature.
Another great Marvel Disney decision. Nerd's Eye View. I love your name, dude. It just reminds me of that band Dog's Eye View.
Oh, dude, look, he's got like a retro style TV with PlayStation, the PlayStation 1 logo on it. That's badass,
super dope. That's super dope. The original PlayStation was great, man. Do you guys know? Do you know there's a rock album made by DC Comics called Dark Knight's Death Metal? Many lead singers from different rock metal bands, including Deftones lead singer Chino Marino. The album's only 2 years old and it's great, dude.
That's badass. Dude. Dark Knight's Death Metal. That's fucking sick. I like that.
I guess it's ties in with like a death metal Batman. I have that toy. It's fucking gnarly looking. It's badass. Action figure. Excuse me.
I'd be that cringe kid if I ever joined the police. I would make it like the person that was my partner. Like, dude, we're gonna call ourselves Dark Knight's Death Metal. That's what we're gonna be, like Dark Knight. And they're like, dude, call us Car Ramrod, like Farva. I'd be like Farva.
It's a badass fucking name, dude. I love it. Thanks, Nerd's Eye View. I'm gonna look that up later, dude. A. Davis, hopefully not Antonio Davis, Anthony Davis, who's gonna lose to the Nuggets tonight and win me $27. Eric Draven versus Michael Myers. Who wins?
Eric Draven. Don't want to talk about it.
I agree.
Because Eric Draven would beat Michael's ass and then sing a song about it when he was done.
You know what sucks about the whole Michael Myers versus thing? Like, as huge Michael Myers fans, we always want to be like Michael Myers versus Jason, Michael Myers versus this. But the truth is that Michael Myers was bested by a fucking babysitter. Like, he's only scary against humans. He would do shit against other people. You know? Maybe Tyler Mane.
No, I thought there was a comic book that the Crow had a crossover and fought one of them, like Jason or Michael or something.
Not that I know.
Oh, by the way, I do. Speaking of this, that question is great because there's I don't know if it's an AI thing, like I don't know, but it's genius. Whoever made this channel is genius, and I hope they blow up. It's called Multiversal Wisdom, and what they're basically doing is they have Batman in the Batcave, and you just see and you hear him talking. I think it's through AI, and they have him going through different characters, like how he would deal with Freddy Krueger or contingency plans for Jason Voorhees. It's fucking amazing, dude.
Oh, that's
I watched like 5 episodes of it, and it's like only like 4 or 5 minutes, but it's Batman, like, because they like if you give Batman prep time, he can beat anybody. So it's like it's going through every character and how he would deal with them.
That's fucking awesome. Like I would watch.
Like it was like Jason Voorhees. He like had an idea, like he said that he would freeze Jason Voorhees because of his supernatural regenerative abilities, and that he would be under like a machine would turn on every time he started regenerating and sever his limbs again. Every time he regenerated, and then he would launch him into outer space and launch him into the sun.
That's pretty fucking hot.
I was like, God damn, dude. I know. Squelching.
I like it. I like it. Cody says that we missed the super chat at 716, but Cody, I just went back and looked at 716 and there's no super chat, man. It's not, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or what, but it's not there, my buddy. I'm sorry. If anybody knows what it is or if anybody else can see it, please let us know. Michael Parton, because of my damn web, I'm probably not going to see Kraven, which has been delayed again to December. And I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, Aaron Taylor Johnston, and I may end up eating my fucking butt, which I would do if I could.
I think he might be good.
But like, dude, I don't see it. Like, I don't see him as Bond.
He's pretty yoked up. He's yoked out.
That's great. Unlike Robert Pattinson in Batman, because we know he didn't work.
He was still young. He's learning the ropes. God damn, it's still fresh. His parents' death is still fresh. You asshole.
I'm too sad to work out.
Making fun of a kid who lost his mom and dad. Wow. See you do any better.
Dude, I just think, honest to God, everything I've seen the guy in, Nocturnal Animals, he was pretty good, but he was a murderous redneck, so that doesn't really count. I've never seen Aaron Taylor Johnson be fucking interesting in anything. He's always been boring as fuck to me.
If Aaron Taylor Johnson does Badass and Kraven, you know what he's going to do? He's going to send you an email, and all it's going to say is like, you didn't see that coming?
He's the second worst or the second best fucking Quicksilver even, you know?
Yeah, he wasn't a good Quicksilver. Well, he would have been a fine Quicksilver, but what's his name was so much better than him.
Right. So like, why is he Bond?
Well, but Aaron Taylor Johnson was great. I liked him in Kick-Ass. He was great in both movies, and he is a good actor. It's just, and in the Godzilla, he was completely lost. He had no fucking point in that movie.
Fucking Sue Supercuts. I swear to God, something's wrong with my fucking head.
Got lice, dude.
Dude, I swear to God, you should have seen that equipment. It was so fucking dirty. Now I'm fucking itching all over. God damn it. Why are you so excited about this? Dean Cream-Betweens. My dream is between is in my betweens.
Woo-wee. Woo. Dude, Dean Cream Betweens. First off, somebody that's got the game, that WWE 2K, whatever it is, make Dean Cream Betweens a character and have him that's the character's name. Have that profile pic, make something that looks like that, and have him when he's special move is called the Woo-wee, where he like squishes his he puts his butt right on the guy's face and squishes his face into his crack. It's called the Woo-wee.
Get ready for the Woo-wee.
Wasn't there a guy that did that set on someone's face and that was their super move?
I
Was it
remember
Kamala
that.
or was it that stinky? It was a stinky one. I don't know. But they would go into the corner and he had bring his big fat Samoan ass over there and stick his jelly roll ass right up to their face.
I do remember that.
Remember that guy? I was like, God damn, that's straight up butt crack crust central.
And then they smell it too. Like, God damn it, this is
it's like he's rubbing it around and all those juices from the pooses is getting to him.
Don't tell me wrestling's not real. Jack Plays 95 says, hi, Mike and Jay. Miss your faces. And thank you, man. He says, Jay, I've been playing Stella Blade on PS5. You should check it out. Also, Netflix are in talks to make a live-action Scooby-Doo. Not sure how I feel about it.
I'm not. Well, first off, I've heard about Stella Blade. There's a lot of controversy going on with that game, which is incredible. It's crazy because first off, they said that wasn't a real woman, and the people that designed that would never have seen, if they wouldn't know a real woman if they touched their boob. It was actually a Korean model. It's a real lady. And the woman that designed her was actually was a very, very attractive lady that also designed the character. So people were losing their minds being, this is misogynistic. It turned out to be a real Korean model designed by a real video game developer that happens to have a vagina. But anyway, yeah, I know I got to get on that. But I'm busy playing that King Arthur game because I'm a nerd. And then as far as I don't care about, dude, like Scooby-Doo on Netflix, I think that the Matthew Lillard one and the Sarah Michelle Gellar ones were good. I'd leave it alone, but I'm not a huge Scooby-Doo fan. So
yeah, same. I can't even watch you guys know how I feel about Matthew Lillard. I can't even watch those. Like I like to watch the cartoons with my kids, and I love that Simple Plan does the Scooby-Doo, it's coming over you. Like that's a great song, but like I've never been a Scooby-Doo guy myself. But if you grew up with it, I totally understand it. Kyle, favorite line in Super Troopers? Dude, there's so many. God damn, that's a tough one.
You want to live forever? That's it.
Chicken fucker. There's chicken fucker. There's
meow.
Oh my
God. Dude, I'm fucking stupid.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of Starship Troopers. Like I wasn't even thinking of Super Troopers. Like I'm the one that's stroking out over here. There's no cigarettes for 2 weeks. I'm having fucking stroke symptoms. Super Troopers is like, does that look like spit to you? It's like, yeah, fuck it. A liter of cola.
Who wants a mustache ride? I do. That's got to be up there too.
Hey guys, why don't you sit on Uncle Rabbit's lap? He goes, that's not a good idea.
So many good lines in that movie. All right, let's get to the tier list. You fucking sluts. Sluts. All right, here we go. God, my neck's on fire. Fuck me with a razor blade.
Yeah, dude, you're right. You got that's what it.
I'm actually scared.
You got the devil's cum juice on your neck. That's what it's like.
I'm legit fucking scared right now of what this is going to turn into.
The devil fucks you in hell. He fucks you in the ass. It comes on your neck. That's what it feels like. Just hot.
Dude, next break, I'm going to get some sobs or some cream.
Dude, I've had that. It's literally. I've had them. It's literally. It'll go away. Just put some. Just put like some cream on that.
Dude, you see her fucking tools, dude. They look like they came from a fucking hoarder's house.
You'd already have fucking symptoms if something bad was going on.
It's been like 2 hours.
You're gonna die.
Fuck, dude. I know what you did last summer. Where does it rank as a franchise? So you got the first one, you got the second one, you got the third one, and you have a TV show.
Fuck that. Man. Oh God. Oh, Zalt. I would put it at fuckable, but it's barely hanging on fuckable.
Fucking JT Customs. The ranking finally started at 9:14. That was 1 minute ago, JT. Did you say fuckable?
Yeah. I would say fuckable, but it's like dangling. Like it's like one of those turtle heads from The Crack. It wants to go out into the sucks my butt, Steve. Because I fucking hate this movie, dude. We just watched it recently for Patreon. This movie sucks, dude. It sucks.
But to be fair, talcum powder, Stony Bones.
Yeah,
that's what I need to do.
Talcum powder. Yeah, talcum
I'm gonna get some tomorrow. And when I told my wife what happened, she was like, "Go to fucking Walmart right now and buy some stuff with like sour cream acid or some shit, and I watched it and it was fine, but now it's fucking rising again.
Dude, you're gonna be okay. Jesus Christ, you Nancy.
Fluffy. Jay, you don't feel this shit right now. I'll
I don't
come
care.
rub it all over your dick and see how you feel about it. See how you like
Dude,
that.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, if we ever went to fucking war, you'd be like, dude, it's hot as shit. I'm gonna die.
You should see this shit. It's look at that. You can see it from there. It's
you know what it
red
is?
as
Yeah,
shit.
it's called razor burn, and your back of your neck is sweating.
I'm gonna give your dick razor burns now.
Good with your teeth.
I would go between pretty rad and fuckable because listen, the first movie does suck, but it is a time capsule of good times. The second movie is actually pretty fucking good. The third movie is a piece of hot shit, and the TV series, who gives a fuck?
See, I think that I know what you did last summer is like when it came out, you thought it was cool, but it's like remembering things when you were a kid. Like when I did that was cool. But then when someone tells you what you did, you actually are embarrassed by it. So I feel like that. I feel like I put it in fuckable, but that's what I mean.
I'm gonna all right. We'll say let's do fuckable. I'm gonna go with yours on this one because I'm kind of in between. We'll go with fuckable for that one. Now I don't have a lot of 2-movie franchises in here, but I fucked up. I put this in the thumbnail, so we got to do The Strangers, even though it's only 2 movies. There's 3 more coming out.
Let's go ahead and stroke Damien Mafia's dick a little bit. Okay, I know that's what he wants. I
need it.
I would put honestly The Strangers as like an overall series, because we did like the second one pretty well. I know this is gonna be controversial, but I would put it almost such as the sun. I think it's one of those kind of movies that's very unique. It's very different. It's very mean spirited, meaning that it's not like you didn't see a movie like this in a lot of the times. Like there's no central plot about why they're doing it. They're just doing it to fuck with people because they like to hurt people. That's kind of scary as fuck because that could happen in real life. There's a lot of psychos out there.
I would like my natural inclination is to say just pretty rad, but like honest to God though, there's only 2 movies and they're both special in their own right. The first one,
I felt that I don't want to get carried away with feeling. I said it's going to be controversial though.
No, I'm actually with you though, because like my natural inclination is to do pretty rad, but the first one was really good in its own right, being super serious and super slow burn and really fucked up. And then the second one is a completely different movie and it still kind of kicks ass. So I'm happy to be happy and gay with Father and I, and let's put in Almost Touches the Sun.
Okay. I can't wait to read the comments because they're all going to be supportive.
How about Paranormal Activity as a franchise?
Pretty rad. No, man, I gotta be honest with you now.
Now
because the first three are really good. The Marked ones is actually really good too. The third one, actually, by the way, Paranormal Activity 3, it's all right. The first 2 are really good. But
3 also it did have a really cool thing with the old lady cult. That was scary as fuck.
And then that was good. The Marked ones was surprisingly good. And that came out of nowhere. Ghost Dimension sucked bad. The fourth one was forgettable. I would say, okay, you know what? Because of the Paramount impact that it had on cinema, because it really took what Blair Witch laid the foundation for and improved on it by 10-fold. It's got to be Almost Such as the Sun.
I am 100% with you, dude. And I see a lot of Sucks My Buck Sieves. Brian Underwood says
what?
Pure dog shit. He says,
wow.
Listen,
you guys hate a lot.
I think this franchise is actually underrated because
I love it.
The first movie did kind of what Blair Witch did, not quite, but it kind of did what Blair Witch did by taking the marketing horror world by storm and doing something really cool with marketing and doing something brand new. I wouldn't call it like what Scream did in the 90s, but it really changed the genre of horror. So the first movie, despite how you feel about just the watchable quality of it, was a big fucking deal. The second movie was entertaining, more entertaining than it had any right being. The third movie also had some fun shit. Again, fourth movie kind of started to suck. Fifth movie got surprisingly better.
The fourth movie is like the girl that gave you your first hand job. It's not very memorable. It's like, it was fun, but I don't remember it.
Then you think about it years later, and you're in the movie theater, and like, why didn't she go to the bathroom to wash her hands?
It was weird that it was the lunch lady.
I heard you like them extra sloppy. But I'm with you, dude. Almost Such as that. I think this franchise is actually a little bit underrated. Although Ghost Dimension does suck butt. Next to Kin, I did not think was that bad. I think they've done a decent job with these movies.
What really shocked me, the Marked ones was really shocking because I thought that was going to be pure dog shit because it was a weird filming with the way when it came out and the way it was marketed because they were working on. I can't remember. It was weird how they made it make sense in the overall scheme of the movie. But it was really good. It was surprisingly really good.
Yeah, the only 2 movies in this 7-movie franchise is the The only two bad movies, really, in my opinion, are 4 and Ghost Dimension. So I'm good with Almost Justice Son. Let's stick her in.
Mhm.
Get in there, you little dirty bitch.
There you go.
Go. And by the
Talk
way,
dirty to me.
I've always had it really bad for fucking Kate from the first 2 movies.
She's cute.
And Micah's a fucking dick. I hope that guy gets killed by a fucking Dyson vacuum up his butt.
I hope he gets killed by his possessed fiance. Oh yeah, that's right.
Scream, the Scream franchise.
Sucks
There's
my
no
butt.
you
Oh my God. Down in the fucking toilet, Steve.
I'm gonna fucking come over your house tonight and I'm gonna rub your dick in honey and then put you outside where a bear can suck
I
it.
can't wait because I've been wanting that. Okay,
I
well,
mean,
I can have my disagreements on Scream all day long. I think Scream 1 was incredible. Scream 2 was decent. Scream 3 sucked balls. Scream 4 I didn't like. Scream 5 was decent. Scream 6 was okay. I'll put it in an all-timer just because of what it did for the horror franchise in the 90s.
Yeah, you fucking will. How about that? How about that shit, Jay? You don't even like it. You don't even know it's an all-timer.
Listen, I had no problem.
Jay.
I can put respect on the fucking name just like you need to put respect on LeBron, you piece of shit.
It says right here. It says right here. Jay thinks Scream is an all-timer franchise. And the book is closed. Suck my fucking butt.
You know what? Now I take it back.
No, it's too late. No. You looked into the abyss and it looked back.
No,
you love Scream. You've always loved it. It's your favorite.
I think what happens
franchise.
is I misspoke. It happens sometimes. I think I'm going to be man enough to say I misspoke.
No.
But okay, but you got to be like really though. I think the franchise for what the first movie did by itself is worthy enough of an all-timer because there's not many movies that come out like that. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween. They're only once every few every once in a while that changed the game.
You fucking love Scream.
It's the first one, you cock meat.
How about the Saw franchise?
Man, that's a weird one because here's the thing about
tough.
Saw. Yeah, there are moments in Saw that it's so weird because it's like the sequel after the sequel that was the sequel before that was a prequel is actually really good. It's like a weird, like it's so like off and on, like good movie, bad movie, good, bad, good, maybe. Weird, like I would play, but I gotta be fair. I'll put it at pretty rad. That's what I'll put it at.
I am fucking dude. We're hand in hand jerking each other tonight. Mm-hmm. I'm right there with you because like, look, the first movie is fucking great. Like it was great, amazing. The second movie was like, this is still fun. The third movie was like, this shit's getting really gross, but I'm still watching, and the story's getting kind of dumb. And after that, it's like a fucking inflatable R2 man. It's just like all over the goddamn place. Like there's some good shit here, there's some awful shit here. Why did we kill him? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, and then it got really shitty, and now all of a sudden it's back. It's like this franchise is a fucking EKG that your doctors would keep you overnight for.
The later sequels are like giving a jigsaw puzzle to Forrest Gump and him every once in a while completing it. And you're like, oh, he did a really good job.
It's a weird franchise though, because like they can put out bad movies and do really terrible things with the story, and somehow it's like Dumb and Dumber. It's like just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you do something like this, I'd completely redeem yourself.
Well, I'm going to tell you, by the way. Also, I just noticed this man on the cover needs some tough acting to act, and that is the worst case of athlete foot I have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that if you're having a public shower, you wear slippers. Or flippers. What are they called? Sandals, yeah, or
flip-flops.
Flopper flippers. Flip-flops.
Now, this is what's going to piss people off because the Saw is a beloved franchise, but we're actually putting it below the Strangers franchise and the Paranormal Activity franchise. I agree with you
because I feel like there's too many of the movies in the series that are bad. They weigh down all the good. So I mean, that's how I'm looking at it.
And the storyline is really fucking confusing for what's supposed to be a bunch of simple, fucked up movies, you know? I'm with you.
Well, here's the thing. We like the newest one, and people fucking hated that one, apparently.
Oh, no, people love the newest one. I gave it a 7, and I got my dick eaten out because I didn't say it was the greatest movie of all fucking time. Because I gave it a 7. So, yeah. But yeah, and a lot of them really do feel the exact same, don't they? Like just retreads.
Well, I feel like Saw was like one of the best when I first saw the first one, and I hadn't even seen a trailer for it. I just watched it, and it was like raw dog in it. And when he stands up and that music hits, and it was fucking incredible. I was like, man, this is gonna be the greatest series of all time. And then it got slowly watered. That's like being married. After a while, the sex just isn't as good.
Yeah, dude, I'm starting to fucking. Speaking of being married, I'm starting to get cold feet. I kind of feel wrong about this. I feel wrong about
How
sticking.
about we put that? We'll put that to a vote. I know where they're going to vote. Let's just put it to a vote.
Let's put it to a vote because I feel like I could also put in Almost Touches the Sun. So we'll have our first vote of the night. We'll let you guys decide where Saul goes because I feel dirty, like a dirty toe jam.
I feel like I feel like it's called pussy-litis.
It's what's on the back of my neck. Actually,
yeah, you got that pussy juice. I
got pussy-litis. Shut up, you fucking whore! I'll come over there. But I was gonna say something absolutely so disgusting I couldn't even say it out loud.
You should have completed it. I wanted to hear it.
I'll show you later. You'll enjoy it. Dude, we're still monetized right now. I don't know.
No, we're not. Are you fucking kidding?
I'm dead serious. This fucking
show
is monetized.
You know what it is? It's because we didn't talk about it, and now that you talked about it, we're fucked.
I know. Nobody say anything. Nobody say. Everyone act normal. The beer's gone bad. The show is still monetized at this point. We're okay. Oh my god.
Just double down on it. They're like, well, they're being serious. That's just how they are.
I can't believe it. They must have thought it was a different channel. All right, let me put this vote in here real quick for you, sexy pieces of dung. That was,
you know what it is, man? It's because I'm wearing this shirt. They're like, oh, look, it's Al Borland from the Home Improvement Show.
It's a nice shirt. I don't know. Don't poop on your own shirt.
I like the plaid shirts. I do. I enjoy it.
The stupid fucking vidIQ thing is in the way, and I can't
get that foot out of my face. Get that foot out of my face.
Okay. So franchise. So let's start with. Okay, we'll do the whole thing. Almost Touches the Sun. We're gonna throw in a little bit of Pretty Rod, and then Falls the Father.
It's like I remember my first beer.
Dude, my daughter had a friend over from school today, and like I had my screen up here because I was working on putting like the images and stuff in, and I came in and she was like, "Hey, Dad, why does your screen say fuckable on it?" She didn't say the word. She was like, "Why does it say effable? What's that mean?" I was like, "Get in your room! Don't you question me. Those are my personal files."
She's like, let me ask you a question. Do you enjoy having four walls, a bed, and a roof over your head? But don't question me.
I was like, we're just ranking movies, sweetheart. It's fine. I swear. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay.
Don't
okay, so
question me. Don't question your mother. Me. Don't question me.
You could not get katana stole by stealing.
Yeah, if I have kids, I would raise them like that. I'd raise them like a shidoshi. I would. I'd talk to them like that too. Oh my god, what did you do? Oh, there you go. I'd be like,
there we go.
I'd be like, you did that in school today. The sun only sets on people who give up. Try again tomorrow. And they'll be like, Dad, why do you talk like that? Because I hear you talking to your friend in different ways. Like, you only hear what you think you hear. Sometimes the mood shifts.
Sometimes when grown men are grown, they wear squishy pants.
Yeah. Oh, Chancho.
So this is a picture of Alien Covenant, but
you could have picked a better one.
This is the whole Alien franchise, right? So the whole Alien
franchise. All-timer. I don't want to talk about it.
Stinky butt McGregor's. Aliens, yes.
That's all they need. That's all they need. Alien 3 sucks. Alien Resurrection is awful. You liked the other one. Covenant, I liked. I'll tell you. And then what's coming? Alien Rembrandt. What's it called? Renegade. What's the new one? What's the new one called?
Motherfucking Renegade.
Alien. That sounds cool though. Alien Renegade. That sounds badass.
They actually should do that. It's Romulus.
Romulus, yes. I mean, yeah, because you named it after a fucking Star Trek planet. Good job. Anyway,
I agree.
No,
it's
okay, yeah, but I think all-timer, dude. Like what Sigourney Weaver did, blazing the way for all our sexy, hot-ass females. What a fucking lady feminist she is.
Look, I heard that they had to. I heard that on the 4K, they actually went back in and they re-added.
I heard that
coming out of her panties.
Dude, somebody said they made it. I didn't even watch it because I was like, I don't know. I just like, what the fuck is going on? They were like, it was like a 28-minute video on YouTube, and they were like, AI ruined or made it masterpiece, like Aliens. I'm like, what the fuck did it do?
It's all about a bush.
Well, it's all about a bush and a boy.
Personally, I prefer Bush Light. Myself, I'd rather have the Bush edited out, but either way, you're 100% right. Alien, based on the first two movies alone. Now, if Prometheus actually was fucking awful and Covenant was really awful, then maybe you'd have to think about Almost Touches the Sun. But I think they were both good enough to keep this franchise super important, super awesome. And the first two movies are all timers. So yeah,
when they did the Alien movie, the first Alien movie, it's one of those unique movies that literally can act. It's a sci-fi movie, but it's more. You could say it's a horror movie. Like it would be either way. You're correct. It's a sci-fi action horror, or it's just a straight up horror movie. But it was, and also the tagline is one of the coolest. In space, no one can hear you scream. That's fucking badass. Yeah. It's scary. Ridley Scott, you British bastard. You've done it again.
You fuck. How about the Child's Play
Oh
franchise?
no, it's Cody Leach around here. Put it in
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back. Now I used the picture from Child's Play 2, but this is the whole franchise. This is tough. We're gonna get in trouble.
It's not. I don't care, dude. Like, listen, I like Cody Leach. He's a good guy, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be in pretty rad. Okay.
He's okay. Don't do drugs.
I'm
I'm 100% with you, dude. I think it's pretty rad. At best, it's pretty rad. Like it's too iconic to go fuckable with, but like some of the content of those movies is fuckable or below.
It's
for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun time. It's like going over and hanging out with your friend that never got married and doesn't have any kids and just like chills out and plays Nintendo still, and you hang out with him for a while, but you know that you would never really want to live that life.
Yeah, and again,
I mean, I'm not talking about me. I know. I feel like I'm projecting right now because I do all those things except I'm married.
Like, dude, I think that like Chucky as on his own, forget the franchise and everything that comes with it. Like, people love Chucky, and I understand that, but like, he's honestly not scary at all.
No,
like,
dude.
Fuck that little fucker. Like, I would punt him to the moon and back. I'd punt him like Pat fucking McAfee.
I'll be right back, Pat Riley. I had a party foul.
What'd you do?
I spilled adult juice everywhere on my computer.
Oh no! All right,
you can go and talk to the peoples really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, clean yourself.
It's soaking.
Clean yourself off. But I think we're in agreement on that. I think Child's Play is pretty rad. Look, it's iconic because it's Chucky and it's still going and they're still maintaining somehow. And I do give the franchise respect for that they never fucking cocked out and they're still going strong and keeping everything canon. I'm glad they're doing it so other franchises don't, because let's be honest, some franchises should just fucking press the restart button. Like, I know we're all sick of reboots and remakes and requels and all that, but sometimes you got to fucking be like, all right, we got to fucking press the reset button on the Super Nintendo. All right. We got to start this whole level over again. But I respect them for doing it and being what they're doing. And I root for the franchise, but there's not a lot of quality there. It's just not. The first one is fine, even though it's 70% of fucking Andy being like, oh, blame me. And that just, let's just believe him so we can get on with the fucking plot already, please. Chucky 2 kicked ass. I did like Child's Play 2. Oh, sorry. Are you back already?
I'm cleaning.
Oh, you're still cleaning. Sorry.
My first 2 weeks as a non-smoker, and I'm already getting hot flashes.
But yeah, it's just like 3 sucked. Fucking, I think Bride of Chucky was good for like 20 minutes, and then it went to ass.
Great, badass soundtrack.
Yeah, Son of Chucky was a goddamn
awful.
Abysmal fucking, not Son of Chucky, but fuck, what's the name of that goddamn movie? Chucky's Dick. Seed of Chucky. Thank you.
Hey guys, guess what? I did a great fucking job because now I got water spots on the fucking screen. It got inside the goddamn screen.
Oh, that's not good. That computer's old.
Oh God, I know. It's like if I have another older person die around me, I can't handle it.
Chucky's gonna go pretty rad out of respect for how important it is to horror, but I never thought it was that great.
Oh my God, it's damaged. I mean, it's nothing I do about it.
Is your screen getting weird? Is it bubbling up?
But there's 2 little fucking, like, they look like Mentos, like watermark Mentos on the inside of the screen, looking at me with like, fuck it. You know what? I guess I'm gonna reactivate my Affirm loans and get another computer.
Go on. Did you like what you do? Did you fucking like champagne it?
Yeah, I did. I was
like LeBron when he wins a regular season game.
No, I was like Christian. I was like christening a fucking boat or some shit. I was like,
all right. Jaws, the franchise of Jaws. This is Jay and I have never been great big Jaws people. We appreciate Jaws.
It's like my ex-wife's vagina. That's what it was nicknamed.
It's tough though, dude. There's some good sequels. There's some bad ones. Really, there's Jaws, and then there's a couple halfway entertaining sequels, and then a couple bad ones. And that's
Jaws. Well, Jaws 1 is classic. Jaws 1, like, I think it did a lot for horror in a way that, you know, because you never saw, like, I know, like, again, it's not like I didn't grow up near a beach, so it didn't really have the same impact. But, and it was also an older film. It was in the 70s, so it didn't really. I don't know. I know people are gonna get fucking mad about this, but I would put it honestly at pretty rad. That's probably what I'd stick it. Just because in my tastes, I would not like it would not be a go-to thing for me to pick. Like if I was thinking like if Blockbuster Hollywood Video were still around and I'm like, okay, a bunch of people are coming over for a Halloween party, I got to pick up some movies. I would not pick up Jaws.
Right. And that's the problem. Is like the original, obviously it's a classic, but the sequels are for the most part not great. You know, there's a couple entertaining moments here and there. I would actually say fuckable as a whole franchise, to be honest with you.
Well, see, I was just playing it safe. I was like edging it out.
I ain't that cool little fucked in the head.
I was edging my bet.
Get the rope. Yeah, let's go fuckable, man. Some of those sequels are just fucking atrocious. Oh, now we got a fucking banger on our hands. The Evil Dead franchise. The Evil Dead franchise, dude. They haven't had a bad movie yet. I think this is an all-timer for me personally.
That looks like my ex-wife when they said there's heroin in the back.
That's her holding her new husband's kids.
No, that's her holding her boxes of Franzia.
While she looks at someone doing.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying nothing about kids and shit because I really don't want.
No, I didn't mean you. I didn't mean that.
I know.
Shut up. Shut up.
Evil Dead as a whole, it's got to be almost such as the sun.
I disagree, you motherfucker. That's an all-timer franchise. How dare you fucking smite the name of Evil
I'm not
Dead?
because okay, but the fact is, Evil Dead, while it's great, Evil Dead 1 was fucking scary, and I will fight you to the duel if you say otherwise, because I know people are like, that's corny as shit. No, we will walk 15 paces, turn, and shoot. We will duel with each other if you say that shit was scary, but it was corny as fuck too, and I understand. And it didn't make any sense. Then they did Evil Dead 2, which really didn't make sense because Evil Dead 1 had happened, then it was a remake. It kind of got a weird thing. Army of Darkness, kind of goofy, and it kind of got away from the more grotesque horror that the Evil Dead 1 introduced, and Evil Dead 2 had more of a comedy element to it. Army of Darkness was really just a Saturday morning cartoon with some blood in it. Like, I loved it. Movie. I loved it. No, I loved it, but it was not Evil Dead like what it started out to be. And then you had the Evil Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead, which was the continuation of pretty much Army of Darkness. And then you have the more serious toned remakes. I don't think I just don't think it broke the mold in a lot of, I think it did great. I think they're great movies, but I think almost.
Why do you hurt me like this, Steven?
Why you do this to me today? Why you do this?
That hurts so bad. We will put this one to a vote. As far as the last vote goes, the Saw franchise. You motherfuckers.
All-timer. I bet they put it all-timer, didn't they?
Nope. They agreed with us. 38% say the Saw franchise is pretty rad. We were not offbeat at all on that one.
Nice to see you again, gentlemen and scholars.
So, honestly, it goes right next to Chucky, and that actually kind of feels right, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't those feel like fucking best buds? Yeah. Like that kind of fits. Let me put a vote on here for Evil Dead. I'm only going 2 fucking rankings for this one. This one should be pretty simple because anybody who says it's below fucking almost touches the sun.
Well, yeah, there's only 2. Yeah, it's going to be one or the other. And by the way, I love Evil Dead, dude. I love Ash Williams. I think he's one of the, maybe, is Ash Williams the best anti-hero of all time? He might be in horror.
Yeah. And so my reasoning for it being an all-timer, like without question, is that A, not a single bad entry, right? Like fucking B, the first movie is fucking great. I do find it scary. I find the second movie weirdly scarier. I know that's fucked up.
There's parts of it that are scary.
But also funny and strange. They are both weird together combined. Army of Darkness is a great comedy and it's just fun.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's get that out of here. But it's also just fucking funny as shit, and it's just so weird that they did that. But going on from there, dude,
I gotta say, you had that one part in Army of Darkness. It's like, you once stuffed me beautiful. It's like, baby, you got real ugly. That's what I swear to God, dude. That's like when somebody's like an old flame meets you. You used to think I was high. I was like, yeah, but you got real ugly.
Speaking of the ex-wife.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say.
And then the Evil Dead remake is one of the best horror movies to come out of the past 15 years or so. Like, absolutely fucking rock.
Here's the thing about the remake was great. The second one, the follow-up to that, I liked it, but there was problems with that movie too.
Evil Dead Rise had problems, but again, at the end of the day, I think it's easily above average. So, like, not a bad movie in a franchise. They all have their little special things.
Well, yeah, Ash vs. Evil Dead was incredible.
Right. Just short-lived because it was on fucking Stars. So we'll let you guys vote on the answer to that one. How about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Francisco?
Now, listen here, Donnie. I know that you come up here into my shop all the time and you're asking me all these sexual questions, and I ain't always down with the answer. But I think in this particular situation, I'm going to say it's a sexual timer. I mean, I got to put it up there because what it did, Donnie, was it really reinvented a lot of things. I mean, in Texas, everything's bigger. Well, the horror's bigger, and the goddamn chainsaws are huge.
The whores? The whores are bigger?
Whores are big old fat whores. Yeah, they're big old fat whores.
That sounds like a place I want to be.
And Texas knows what I'm talking about. He knows all about that trailer park life. But here's the thing: in the end of the day, I got to stop doing that because I'll talk about that. But it's literally a movie. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original movie, is fucking scary as shit today. I remember watching it on Blu-ray. I got it on Blu-ray and I watched it. It's still disturbing. Like it's even more disturbing that that they went back. Toby Hooper did an incredible job. It's timeless. Like no matter what year you put that movie in, it's always going to be fucking disturbing.
That's the Patreon commentary this month, by the way, you guys. If you want to subscribe to the Patreon, Jay and I are going to be watching that and doing the full commentary for it.
But here, Texas 2, people like it a lot. I understand. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I understand why people like it though. Texas 3, it was actually decent. I mean, I think we reviewed that. I did not like Next Generation. I think that was dog shit. But I did like the remake. Is incredible. Yeah, dude, it's a timeless horror. I mean, it's great no matter what.
Yeah, I stick it in all timer too because like the initial movie, we saw stuff like it, but we never really saw anything like it. It's the most genius horror title of all time. I think it's the best horror title for a movie ever. Mm-hmm. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the coolest fucking horror movie name of all time ever. But the movie actually backed it up, and the poster backed it up, and the main character of Leatherface backed it up.
The narrator, the guy that narrates it.
Yeah, John Larroquette or whatever. Like fucking amazing. I really dislike Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. Like I think it's annoying as fuck. I think that everybody loves that like chop top and shit. I thought that shit was so fucking cringe and bad. And I'm in the minority on that. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 was a whatever fly-by-night fucking...
What you mean, you people? What you mean, you people? Huh?
They've been holding us down for years.
For 400 years. That was kept our people back.
The three was a forgettable movie. I like Next Generation. I thought Matthew McConaughey in that role, it's this fucking gonzo movie. It's crazy. I actually pulled up the list here. I'm actually looking at it. But when you add in that the 2003 remake was actually a badass fucking movie. It had no right to be so. The beginning was the beginning was actually okay. 3D was a fucking piece of dog shit. Leatherface was a piece of dog shit. But also I really like 2022 and what they did there. I think the franchise is an all-timer. I think it's held on. At the top rope, it is a fucking iconic film. And on the way down, they hit some ugly tree branches, but there's a couple of movies in there that latched on to enough of cool shit for it to stay an all-timer for me. That's where it goes.
For sure.
Sorry for talking so much. I like the sound of my own voice, and I like the look of my own wiener, and sometimes I like the way it tastes.
For sure.
What?
For sure.
Huh?
I agree, though. Your wiener tastes like shit.
Thank you.
Again, guys, like I don't think anyone. Well, no, there are going to be people that. So let me get this straight. You're gonna have.
Get this straight.
So you're gonna have a problem with putting Evil Dead in an all-timer, but you're gonna talk about a fat Texan white boy as an all-timer. You're racist as fuck. You're racist.
I mean, it's not like the fucking
Evil Dead.
The Deadites were black.
Well, no, it was literally they're all white from what I remember. See, I like what happened was the awkward silence happened because that's really what I thought was gonna. I can't hear you at all.
I gotta fix it.
My
mic came on.
I can hear
you. Now I got you too. I gotta take a pee. All right.
AKA, you gotta smoke a fucking fat joint, and I suck.
I don't do drugs.
God,
you do drugs.
I'm gonna smoke this pin and smoke a pole later.
Suck on that pin hard. I actually do have to pee though. Like my pee hurts. So in case you're wondering.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm seeing where we were.
That's not good.
What happened? What happened?
This is a problem. I can't read comments.
What?
Yeah. Like it
won't
let me click.
The beer on your screen fuck up your comments?
It won't let me click on because it also got on my mouse.
Oh no. Well, hang on. So that's fine. When I get back, we can catch up on that. If you can read the current comments that are coming up. I
can't read anything. I can't read comments. I'm literally on private chat.
It's not pulling up at all?
No, I'm on private chat. I can't read. I can't read. I can't click it. I can't. Oh my god, dude. I can't. I don't even want to
live.
I don't know.
Click
if I leave studio, I might not be able to get back in.
Is it your mouse that's not working?
It's like, dude, I think this computer has fucking had it. Now it's not even giving me like the little finger pointer thing.
Are you sure that it's not just your mouse? Because everything else was working.
No, because I'm trying to touch it with my fingers and it's not working.
Did your did the battery come out or something? Maybe it's just the mouse.
No, dude, I'm telling you, because the screen is also a touch screen and it's not letting me click it.
Oh, that's because it has beer in it.
What the fuck? There was a whole puddle I missed. That's been soaking up the whole fucking time.
Maybe that's the thing.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I can't click on the fucking thing. I bet you know what? I bet I can't even click out of the fucking studio.
So is it? So I know the screen's.
Wait a minute, that works. Okay, that works. So I can't.
Is it just the mouse?
I can't click the comments. I can't click it.
What are you trying to click?
So there's a thing called private chat, and then there's a thing on comments. When I'm in the thing and I'm on private chat, I can't click fucking comments.
So it's your mouse. Take your batteries out real quick. And
no, it's not batteries, dude. This is all mode switch.
I know, but maybe they got sticky.
What the fuck is it doing? I clicked that thing, and now it's like fucking doing that. I can't even click fucking. See, there's a touch screen.
It's your mouse. It's your mouse. Don't stop trying to touch
No,
the screen.
dude. I'm touching it, but it should work. If I
know it should work, but it doesn't work. So don't worry about the screen. Worry about the mouse. Focus on the mouse.
The mouse isn't working at all.
I know. That's why I said focus on the mouse. Take the batteries out and put them
back in.
There's no
battery. It's plugged into the monitor.
Oh. Is there beer in the mouse?
There's beer everywhere.
All right. Take the batteries out of the monitor and plug them into the PC.
Dude, this fucking piece
there
of
is
shit.
only a PC.
Like, oh my God. You made a goddamn computer that can't stand the wrath of beer?
It's only 4.0 alcohol.
I can't believe it, dude. I mean, it's just fucking fucked. I'm gonna have to bury my goddamn screen in rice.
Oh, my battery just died. Wonderful. Now we're off. The beer's gone bad. Hang on, let me fix my battery real quick.
I'm getting pissed.
All right, I'll be right back. We'll make do. We'll make it work.
Yeah, but now I'm just gonna talk to myself. That's fine. I'll talk to myself.
We're almost there.
You know what, guys? I can't read your shit. I'm sorry. I'm not being a dickhead. I literally cannot read it.
Tell a story.
Okay, well, there was one time there was a guy, and he thought he had a great thing going on. He graduated college, and everything seemed like the bee's knees. And he was with his high school sweetheart, and they were going to go have a great life together. Little did he know that she was actually a charlatan, a witch from the olden days that had cast a spell upon this young man. And he was in for a rude awakening, because as time went on, the witch, aka the love of his life that he thought was the love of his life, her powers grew strong and her darkness pervaded into his life. Is that a word? I don't know. And then one day, she had revealed that she had sucked many of the villagers' dicks and that he had been left behind. He was devastated, shocked, broken, awful. During the midst of this, he had met a young squire of the Holtz family, Michael. And they had embarked on a quest to make channels of the YouTube, a mystical land that was full of mystery and danger, but also a landscape full of opportunity. So after this witch had revealed her demonic self to him, that her disgusting mayonnaise tuna-like smell had finally been revealed, the young man and the young knight, squire guy, Holtz of Michael, went full steam ahead into the land of tubes. And thus, the story ended. I can't fucking believe this mouse bullshit. Oh my God, dude. Like, I'm literally, you know, like that fucking scene in Scanners when he like grabs his head and it's like his eyes go white and shit and his head fucking explodes. Like, it's getting to that fucking point right now. I feel like Jeff Goldblum too. My ear's gonna fall off. Like, you know, I got out of the fucking the fucking fly pod, and he's like talking, and he's like, "Oh yeah, and then his ear falls off. So stupid, dude. Like, you're gonna tell me that a little beer is gonna make you act like a pussy? Fucking pussy. Like, it must have fucked this whole. I mean, I'm fucking pissed about it. This makes me want to smoke a cigaretto, but I won't do it. I won't do it, and you won't make me beer, even though, listen, that's been the hardest thing so far. But I'm learning to live with that. So at 10:30 in the morning tomorrow, it will be 14 days. It will be 2 weeks since I've had the wonderful, God, I love that taste of cigaretto, Marlboro Lighto. I've not had it in 2 weeks, 14 days tomorrow. And they said, do not drink with them. You know what? If you want to be effective, if you want to make sure it lasts this time there, young sir, make sure that you don't drink on top of it. I said, fuck you, because I like to drink, so I'm going to drink and overcome it. It's willpower there, Martin, and I'm going to have the willpower to overcome the urge. And that's what I've done. I've drank to test myself, to prove my worth for the Sword of Grayskull, and I've done it. I've done it because I've not smoked while drinking, and I've wanted to really bad, but I said, fuck you, Cancer Stick. I like you a lot, but we're going to have to break up and go our separate ways because it's just not working out. You'll kill me, literally kill me. It's not you, it's me, but it really is you. You know what I mean? Anyway, this has been, I am literally, you know, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix in Joker, like when he's like dancing in the mirror by himself and he's just saying things and like no one's around, but he thinks like he's got an audience, which is just himself. I feel like that, it's like that weird thing. Like I'm having like a surreal moment, outside body experience shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna look down and my wiener's gonna be out. I'm like, what? Oh, I didn't know. But it's been out the entire time. You know what I mean? But anyway. But it's been, you know, so here's my advice to you guys, okay? What I'm going to say to you guys is this. And by the way, I don't do cocaine. I know that people always say that shit. I don't do it. I never touched it. I got anxiety. I would never touch that shit, okay? Because it would make my heart go out. No way. Okay, I don't even touch Monster energy drinks because I don't want my heart to feel like that. But if you're going to try to quit smoking, what worked for me is I did everything that they said don't do. Like they said, don't fucking smoke. Or don't drink because it's going to lead. I say, fuck you. I'm going to do it. Don't put yourself in stressful situations. I'm going to do it. I can't control the universe telling people you got to, check, throw off your mortal coil. But that happened. So, I was like, no, you know what? Some would say, oh, you know what? Maybe, your dad just passed away. A few months before that, your biological dad just passed away. Your mom, how about, instead you take a second off that and just not do it, right? That's a bad timing for quitting smoking. And I said, no. I want to throw myself in there against Bam Bam Bigelow and have a fucking WrestleMania match. Let's do it. And that's what happened. And I'm fine. I'm doing great. What I, literally do this whole fucking time, I've been talking to myself. And I have done this entire fucking, I feel like John Leguizamo when he was doing that stand-up where he's talking about his life. And not as funny.
I peed as fast as I could, man. I peed as fast as I could. I'm sorry.
I can't fucking fix it.
I'm sure after the stream, you can power down and restart it. It'll be good. We'll make it. We'll make it.
I thought about leaving and then trying to come back in, but I'm afraid to because I don't want to be able to where I can't click to get back in.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll handle the thing the rest of the way. We'll be good. It'll be good. Okay,
I'll be back then.
We'll make it work. All right. Enjoy pit time. As far as the God damn it. Today's just one of those days that just keeps giving, man. It just keeps giving. I got an infection from a fucking haircut. My wife just saw the back of my neck and she was like, God damn. I was like, oh, I'm going to die. Great. Watch this be the thing that kills me. A fucking haircut's going to be what killed me. I'm going to get an infection on my neck. It's going to spread to my brain. I'm going to fucking die because I was trying to be nice to a fucking crackhead who cut my hair with dirty fucking clippers. Anyways, how are you guys? The last vote was on the Evil Dead franchise, and you guys voted 69% all-timer to 31%. Almost touches the sun. So that means that we stick good old Evil Dead where she belongs. She goes in all-timer. I like it. It feels good on the whole, in and around it, and all over it twice. And again, my neck is getting hot again. Something about the outside. Christopher Sampson, fly me to the moon like that bitch Alex Crampton. Thanks, buddy. Love you, man. It says, hi, Wham family. Mike, as usual, you go the extra mile to show us the dangers and the crime of supercuts. So I'm telling you what, man. Listen, I'll be honest with you guys. As soon as I went in there and sat in the chair, I knew something was off, right? Like you go to supercuts and then they're like, oh, this is actually my first haircut. I was working at Great Clips. This is my first haircut. And then they start cutting your hair and their arms are all like spasming and she's digging the fucking razor into my head, going fucking crazy. And I kept thinking she was going to cut my fucking eyebrow off. I kept moving it away. And then I saw the dirty equipment. And I just said, oh, I'm not going to stop now. I'm already fucking halfway in deep. I got 2 fingers in this thing. And here we are. Anyways, Jay, your skepticisms keep you immune to life's challenges. Please sign up for the Patreon beer chug challenge. It's awesome. It was awesome.
Chris, stop making sense to me. I don't have time for it right now. But you're right. I did do a chug on Patreon. I failed miserably, but I tried.
Yeah, we chugged together. Jay and I did a 1v1.
like old school Halo days. 1v1 me, dog. 1v1 me.
We did. And by the way, if you want to join the Patreon, the replay is still available for sure. We did the beer chug with everybody, and then we were like, let's do one more. And then that was fun. Dude, when we got done with the Patreon stream, I was fucking ripped. I was so bad.
I know. And we also found out that Instacart works and it comes to my house. It costs $34 fucking for a 12-pack. Yeah,
Jay ran out of beer, so we figured out live on stream. We figured out how to Instacart Jay beer. It was great, and we did that shit. It happened. Thank you, Christopher. You're the best, man. Hey, Davis said the fumble on Jeepers Creepers 3 disgusts me, which is a great time.
Well, Jeepers Creepers 3 sucked ball. Well, listen, it had been so long since Jeepers Creepers 2 and all the interest. I mean, there was like a renewed sense of interest for it, but I feel like studios were like, I mean, how well is this going to do anyway? So let's just give it a limited budget. Like get it let's hire a writer that literally just got past the 5th grade and see what happens. And that's what happened.
That's what happened. So as a franchise as a whole, and look, obviously we know the guy who made the first 2 movies, a disgusting piece of first 3 movies, I guess, a disgusting piece of shit, depravable human being. Hope he gets hit by a fucking truck. I don't care. I'll say that. The movies themselves, the first 2 movies I thought were really great. They brought us a whole new horror monster, and they were a great fucking time. And I wish to God they came from somebody else's imagination, but here we are. 3 is a fucking abomination. 4 is one of the worst goddamn movies. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is one of the worst piece of shits that has ever existed on planet fucking Earth, which tells me personally I would put the entire franchise in.
Set!
I can't. Die.
I'm not like the first 2 are so good, and the creature is great. I mean, and it was a cool like idea. I even though it's been surrounded by shit, I'd still put it in fuckable. I mean, I think it's still a fuckable franchise. I think maybe one day if they ever figure out how to work it right, they can make it would move up the ranks. It's got the potential to be great.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's go fuckable. I was stuck between pretty rad and fuckable, but honestly, those 3 and 4 are so fucking bad. Yeah. And plus, when you give the shit with the director, like it drops it down. But I really do love those first 2 movies. But yeah, we'll stick that one in fuckable. I agree with you, sir. I do. How about the old Purge franchise?
Fuckable.
It's
exactly. I don't even need to think about it. Like it's kind of fun or whatever. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the same fucking routine Halloween party at our friend's house. We're gonna do the same fucking Monopoly and fucking cheese, and that's it.
That's actually what it feels like. Oh, great, another party at Steve's house.
Like I used to when I was married to ex cunt face. That's what it was like. It was like it's the same shit. It's the same.
To be fair, I enjoyed those.
No, it was a great time, but it was like the same. How do you do? What does it all mean, Basil? It's the same thing.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Like, I did like those parties, but it was funny because there was one night we went to party at the house, and we would show up at their house, and she would have like 7 or 8 different appetizers. And yeah, I eat them. Yes, I like everything. I'm a fucking dog. Like I like every food. But she'd be like, "Have you tried the beanie weenies? Have you tried the pizza dip? Have you tried this? Have you tried?" I was like, "Yes, I fucking tried it. Jesus Christ, can we fucking calm down?"
Have you tried not sucking every dick on planet Earth, you fucking slut? Oh, I know the answer. No.
And there was one night because it was fun because it was only like our small little group and there'd be like 15 of us max, but we would all dress up and there's pictures on Instagram or whatever of all us. One time I went as Carrie with the dress covered in blood. It was great. But like Jay would be Ghostbusters every year. No, one year he went as a priest.
I know. I went as a goddamn cowboy, dude.
I forgot about that.
Not to do it up, egg sucking gutter trash.
But I specifically remember one night where we came for a little while. Oh, I did. I played,
you know what's funny? It's like that one year that she literally got a it was a slut police officer cop. I was like, God damn. I was like, so it's not just a clever name.
I remember that. I was like, hey Jay, why is Chelsea trying to?
Jay, do not. What are you doing?
Jay, why is this person trying to dress up like a hoe? It's just us and your friends. Why is she half naked? She was like, I don't fucking know.
Because I mean, it's like, why do the stars shine in the sky? I don't know.
But there was one night we all was like, all right, we're gonna go. Hey, let's go bar hopping. Like we're all. I was dressed up as Christian Slater from True Romance, and Katie was Arquette or Patricia Arquette, Arquette from. And then we went out to. Jay wasn't allowed to go. Like all of us left and went bar hopping. Jay wasn't allowed to go. But we went out, and everybody at the bars that we went to thought that I was fucking. Who's the guy? Robbie.
Robbie Mold. I don't remember his fucking name.
No, he had a song out at the time. I can't remember. But anyways, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about now at this point.
Robbie. Everybody thought he was Rob Kardashian. Oh, there's old Robbie Kardashian.
Okay, Katie. Hey, when I went the year as True Romance, who did everybody think I was? Robbie. Can't remember either. Anyway, it's not important. The Purge, the first movie.
Robbie Williams. It was
Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams. That was the one.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams. But the first movie was fine. Ethan Hawke, good stuff. Every single movie after that, Frank Grillo's a badass. But that's like none of them were above fuckable. Like a series of fuckable movies. I would put that franchise fuckable nowhere higher, nowhere lesser.
Yeah, and I especially like the face that's looking back at me at the Purge, because that's exactly what it would be like if I took cocaine.
You do look at yourself in the mirror. Yeah, I did it. I tried.
That's how you pump it yourself up. First day on Wall Street.
How about VHS as a franchise? They're still making movies. They're like 6 movies deep in this, and honestly, like none of them have been terrible.
Well, here's the thing. VHS, that one story is like, I like you. That one vampire bitch that sucks dick made me pass out. Literally faint.
Yeah.
I fucking fainted. Yeah, that fucking scared me. What? Whose phone went off? Who has a Mario Brothers ringtone? No. So like
it was
like
me.
Mario just got a power up. Because it sounded like ding. VHS for me is pretty rad.
I'm gonna go there with you. Because the first movie is good. The second movie is good. The third movie I don't remember being great, but like still they're putting out quality content that that's watchable and fucked up. Like Ratman was a fucked up thing.
Well, I also like it that they're giving directors a chance to shine in a collection like that, and it's kind of like a newer age creep show. Yeah,
I'm with you on that, and I really love the Alien one they did. I think in VHS 2 or whatever. Urban Legend is fucking interesting. All right,
fuck you, dude.
I like it.
Fuck you, dude.
I like it. I'm the
man. We lost. We super fucking lost. No,
I'm the leprechaun.
No, dude. Fuck that, dude. I mean, I would be fine with fuckable, but I hate that fucking movie, dude. I'll put it. I mean, it's in the toilet.
I'm thinking pretty rad.
Shoo!
I like the first movie, and the second movie's not great. Oh shit! It might be sort of fuckable. Let's put it to a vote. Fuck
Here's the thing, though. I am not going to put Urban Legends below or like above. I Know What You Did Last Summer, and that's a fucking trash fire. But
I would probably take Urban Legends over it.
No, dude.
Because listen, the first movie's underratedly good. Like it really is underratedly good. The second movie's not awful. The third movie sucks fucking donkey dick. But like, I don't know. I have a feeling in my tum tum. All right, let's put it to you guys for a vote because I'm not sure either. Like but I like it, Steve, and I'll even put "Sucks My Butt" Steve in there because people may feel that way.
Whatever.
Forever. All right, so moving along. How about the Insidious franchise, man?
Listen. I think Insidious 1 was incredible, really good. Insidious 2 wasn't bad. Liked it. I actually I actually did. I think that what carried that movie, not Patrick Wilson, it was Lynn Shay. I think Lynn Shay was so good in all of them, and I really like that she had a series of movies where she could shine. She's actually a really good actress. I would put this movie. I would be fine with putting it almost Such as the Sun.
The whole franchise.
Yeah, the whole franchise. Yeah, I would. Because I liked them all. I actually did enjoy all of them. I would put it at Almost Touches the Sun, but I think it probably fits it pretty rad. But I'd be fine if it was Almost Touches the Sun.
I'm 100% with you. It almost touches pretty rad. I love the fucking first movie. One of my favorite theater experiences of all time. When that Insidious pops up, I was like, nah! You're like, oh my god, this is actually something. And like, I think it's underrated. Like people don't talk about it enough. When Insidious came out, like it was I think horror kind of needed it. It came out not long after Drag Me to Hell, but like it was a really good theater experience. And I'm with like the second one's fine. The third one's aight. And like pretty much the rest of the franchise is like it's aight, but like the first one's so good and the concept's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna stick this one in pretty rad as well, my friend.
It's a good movie. And
the last one sucked.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I hope that what I think is it really was such a dumb move. They killed off Lin Shaye in the first one. I understand they went for the shock factor, but then she has to come back as a ghost. And then you have to do the fucking like prequels just to keep her in it because people were interested of that. The Lin Shaye character was the most interesting part. Her and her Ghost Hunters team.
Yeah, Lee Winnell being one of them too.
Yeah, I'd rather watch them go around busting ghosts than fucking Patrick Wilson and his never-ending "Is my wife cheating on me?" Because he, he thought about it.
That was the problem with the red door. What's behind the red door?
Yeah.
The red door is like they
more doors.
Went back. they literally went back and retold the story from Insidious 2. Yeah. It's like we're watching the movie over. It was basically the Exorcist heretic over again. But yeah, you're right. Lin Shaye fucking ruled. Another. I know there are only two movies deep, but there was also the little anthology part from the previous one. How about the Terrifier franchise as it stands currently?
For me, it's pretty rad. We need a third one to maximize it.
I'm not even gonna like. I was thinking like maybe almost touches done, but I'm gonna go with you there because like the first Terrifier movie was fine. It was like dirty, like it made you feel grimy and nasty. But as a movie, it did leave a lot to be desired. I thought Terrifier 2 is one of the best slasher movies in ages.
It's like when Heather Graham fucked Fat Bastard in The Spy Who Shagged Me. It's what it made you feel like. And like stuff but like remote control in his ass crack.
Yeah, dude. If Terrifier 3 is even above average, it would go to Almost Touches the Sun. But right now, I'm with you. Pretty rad.
Terrifier we need a third one. We need a third one to figure out where we're at.
And it's coming, just like me, later tonight on your belly button.
Oh wow!
This next one's easy. Nightmare on Elm Street.
All-timer. I don't need to talk about it.
There's no reason to talk about it. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. All right, get in your fucking place. You're a classic.
When a fucking horror icon, he's an icon. Like Freddy Krueger is basically the fucking Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley of the horror. That's what he is.
Go to your home. That's where you fucking belong. That's an easy one. Lead the machine powers. Did y'all hear Wesley Snipes is reportedly set to return as Blade at some point in MCU's multiverse saga?
I would love it, and you know what that screams to me is like Disney is like we are fucking desperate. We need something nostalgic. We need somebody to come back and put some asses in the seats. And if you listen, if they let Wesley Snipes come back as Blade, if they let him have creative control like they're letting Ryan Reynolds have over Deadpool, I'd be down with it. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to be some watered down fucking gutter trash. That's not going to be any good.
Yeah. And like, look, I think maybe we could see it in Deadpool Wolverine. Like that wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all to know that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman and the ilk that make these movies for adults would be like, hey, let's bring fucking Wesley Snipes back.
Imagine this, dude. Imagine Wesley Snipes as Blade showing up in the Deadpool Wolverine movie, right? Because there was a thing called Spirits of Vengeance. And then they also go and recruit Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. And having those fucking guys, imagine that, dude. Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider, Wesley Snipes, Blade, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and they're all in the movie together, and they're fucking fighting like a devil. Dude. Do you throw in Frosted Tips, Ben Affleck as Daredevil? I don't know, maybe. No, but just those four.
no,
just those four. Just those four. Sorry, Ben. We love you in Batman.
Not today.
Sorry, we love you in Batman.
But
no, imagine that, dude. Imagine that movie. Nicolas Cage, the craziness, playing off Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. And then you got fucking Hugh Jackman, the badass with a fucking Blade, Wesley Snipes.
Stop it. I'm going to come.
Ridiculous.
I'm going to come. Stop it. My part, I take Valentine over Urban Legend, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. See, I like Valentine's fine. But I would take it over I Know What You Did Last Summer, but not over Urban Legend. I think Urban Legend's
Valentine. What's he talking about?
The slasher movie Valentine.
Oh, Valentine. Okay. I don't know. Well, listen. I know that there are people that really do enjoy I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legends. Like, there's a nostalgic factor to it. But like, it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. We just did a Patreon review of or commentary of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and that movie fucking sucks, dude. It's obviously a Wish.com fucking version of Scream.
Yeah, but honestly, like the thing about I Know What You Did Last Summer is. like the movie's not great. I agree with you, but it is still nostalgic, and I think the sequel is better than the original. Like I still know She Last Summer's better. Eric Lang said, "I'm sorry if I missed it, but maybe Lumis should take a look at Jay's computer."
Yeah, the computer says it's fucked. And the only computers I know about are fucking Commodore 64. So this is way out of my wheelhouse.
It makes it funnier that you could still hear you clicking it in the background, like to no avail. Just
yeah,
like,
because Eric, you shouldn't ask me that question. I'm mad about it. I don't need you rubbing it in.
Thank you so much for that, Robin. We appreciate it, buddy. Ethan Taylor says, Jay, it is great to see you in high spirits while dealing with everything you have going on. Shows why this is the best channel ever. Thank you both for all of the good you guys have done for all of us.
Hey, man. Thank you, Ethan. We really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man.
Yeah, dude.
Bad times are bad times, man. Everybody gets them, but there's always good times after bad times. That's how you look at it.
Fucking A. It's over the horizon. You might get your dick sucked.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Could happen. If I need to come over and do it myself, I will.
Can't wait.
Seriously, thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Christopher Nixon, thank you, buddy. Says, hey guys, just found out my handicapped paralyzed mom now has lung cancer. Not in a good place, but you guys are making me smile. Thank you so much.
Hey man, that sucks, dude. That really did. That's awful, dude. But I bet you're a good son, and I bet you're going to be taking care of you. And I know she appreciates the shit out of that. But we're happy to make you smile a little bit and take your mind off of it. So thank you for joining us and being here and commenting. Really means a lot, dude.
And keep taking care of yourself, man. Like of all the stuff that you got going on, I know it fucking feels dire and it feels awful. But give yourself some time in your day to find some joy. Don't fucking feel bad for that. You know what I mean? Like I think people who are taking care of people who have trouble doing that. Clearly, you're doing a good job with it. Keep it up, man. You got to have your smiles in your day as well as your cries. That's important. I think Ethan Hawke said that in Training Day. Did he not? Smiles and cries.
Just because it's a theme song, don't make it not true.
Don't make it not true. Hey, love you, man, and we hope the best for you and your mom. Michael Parton says, Mike, come to me. I have the cure. You get your dick sucking lips away from me, Michael Parton.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Listen. Michael Parton is like a fucking submarine commander of the olden times. Like he sees an opening and he's like, listen, the missiles can get through. The fucking fire shields are down. Launch.
Jonathan Gerardo! Hey guys, my first Patreon live stream was on Saturday. Hey, we got a biscuit boy here. That's what we call first time Patreon live streams. Biscuit boys. And what we mean by that is like when you go to church and they make the new family stand up and then everybody calls them sinners and points at them and laughs. That's what we do to first time Patreon members, but in a more joyful and fun way. Glad you had fun, Jonathan. And he says, your guitar session was hilarious. Jay, you got to play Stellar Blade. Much love.
Yeah, that's the new game that's out. It's like a hot chick and she runs around and does awesome karate shit.
Oh, well, I'm really good at guitar.
And you know what? I'm really good at bass playing, and you missed that. So maybe next time, Jonathan, don't run out of the Patreon so early.
That's we do that in the last hour of the Patreon streams. We break out a guitar and we just freestyle rap.
You know what we should do?
Basically,
we should get Rock Band and film it, and then just have that be the last hour. We just do fucking Rock Band.
That would be so fucking fun. I would be all the way into that. I'm all the way into everyone here tonight if I could have my way. But as far as the poll goes, Urban Legends, you guys say the franchise of Urban Legends. What'd you say it was, Jay?
I said it sucks my butt.
You said Urban. You didn't say sucks my butt. I think you said fuckable.
No, okay. I said I could put it in fuckable, but I would be fine with sucks my butt.
Well, you're the winner because the audience says 48% says Urban Legends is fuckable. And 27% says it's pretty rad. 26% says sucks my butt, Steve. But it goes to
I was like, I feel like, because I was like, Urban Legends, if it's above I Know What You Did Last Summer, that makes zero sense to me. Just say yes. It makes sense.
I'm hitting the half pipe at Killington this weekend.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's where my head is at with that one. How about Halloween? Oh, shut the fuck up. Put it in all timer. Eat a dick.
Don't you know that we're always going to vote Halloween as the greatest thing of all time? Don't you know that we're fucking slightly biased here? I mean, I know that the commenters say that we are.
There's no reason to talk about it, Steve. It's an all-timer franchise. We all know it, and it smells great. How about the Blair Witch Project? What?
It's got to be all-timer, dude, for what it did.
You're smoking crack butt.
I swear to Christ, dude. The first found footage movie, what it did, it's Scream. It changed everything. Without that movie, you don't have Paranormal Activity. You don't have you don't have Wreck. You don't have all those movies that came after that. It was a fucking trailblazer, dude.
Exactly.
And like and that girl and that poor girl kept a snot bubble on her nose for 3 minutes. That poor girl. 3 minutes.
This one's going to a fucking vote, dude. The Blair Witch franchise.
That poor girl with her dusty butt had a snot bubble for 3 minutes.
All-timer. What a weird stance there. That poor girl.
Well, you imagine like you know the horror that you would have that you realize how big this movie got, and there's a scene where you're literally filming your fucking nose and there's snot bubbles coming down.
Listen, dude. Okay, so the first movie, as a fucking watchable movie, it's not great, but it's the greatest marketing, like not just horror, but it's the greatest marketing in movie history. It was lightning
in a bottle. Blair Witch 2 sucked.
Blair Witch 2 fucking sucked. It was kind of like a shitty punk rock song. It was fine. It was whatever. It was just like kind of whatever. It was kind of horny. I like that part about it. But
I was like, yeah, hey, I heard Third Eye Blind's playing at the Holiday Inn. Okay, I'll go.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like, Blair Witch, the reboot, 2016 was fine. The ending was really fun. The annoying found footage stuff leading up to it was whatever. So, and then the game, I know you can't include the game. The game was fine. I think it's pretty rad. To be honest with you, I disagree with you. As much as I love that franchise, I do, but I put it to a vote. We'll let you guys decide on that one. How about here's a picture of my wiener, and I'd like you guys to rate it 1 to 10.
A little girl in front of a TV screen, Poltergeist.
You know what? I should have picked a different movie to make that joke on. That's fine.
When you say that though,
that's fine.
When you're having sex with your wife, and you're like, "They're here." That's your sperm. They're here.
don't come yet. They're here.
Okay. Listen. Okay. You know what? Okay. I see what's coming up. I see what's coming up. How many spaces we got available for all timers? Like, that's the problem.
We got 4 spaces available for all timers.
Okay, so
you can't consider this an all timer, can
no, it's not.
As a franchise,
Poltergeist 1 is an incredible movie.
That's an all timer, no doubt.
The movie itself. Yeah, the first one. The second one is really good too. The second one was great. You're gonna die in there. It's like Joe Biden. Like, you don't know. Like, it's crazy what that guy. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Motherfucker trying to eat salad.
Poltergeist 3. I hated it when I first watched it when I was younger. It's not bad when you watch it again. It's not great. Poltergeist, the remake is fucking dog shit. That's one of the worst fucking movies I've ever. How are you gonna have Sam Rockwell and fuck that up? Right. That's awful movie. But I feel like, having said that, Poltergeist 1 and 2 are such a strong ass fucking. They're both great. I put it in an all timer, man.
I can't go there with you, Steven. I think the first film is an absolute all-timer. I think the second film is mid, personally. I think
it's fucking good, though, man.
I think the third film sucks my butt, Steve. Like, fucking watching somebody watching somebody in that glass fucking in that glass goddamn skyscraper for 2 hours going, Carol Ann. If it had been Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago.
And
the last one was definitely sucks my butt, Steve. I would say this one's all
okay. Fine, I'll give you. No, you know what? I'll give it to you. I don't feel like where are you gonna put it? I feel like it's almost touches the sun. Then, like, just because the overwhelming power of the first movie.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do almost touch the sun. I'll go there with you. I was thinking pretty rad, but the first film is one of my favorite horror films. Top 5 horror films of all time. You think?
Fuck no. Well, no,
I think it's top 5 horror films of all time.
Well, top 5? I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think that's where I put the first film. That's how much I love it. Top 5.
It's a good one.
Forever. Hellraiser franchise.
I would put this at listen, I would put this personally at Almost Touches the Sun. I know that a lot of people wouldn't.
My name is Earl said this stream is not clean.
You're right. There's a lot of unwashed asses in here. A lot of unwashed asses and Dorito smelling fingertips.
Yeah,
I would put this at listen. I personally think it's Almost Touches the Sun just because the character himself is so unique. Before Pinhead, you'd had Freddy Krueger who came along and he talked and stuff. He was one of the first, but Pinhead did it in a very eloquent type of British way that was like, he seemed reasonable, but then he told you how he was going to rip your asshole apart and then smell your fingers when he does it. I don't know, some weird shit. And you're like, I don't know what that means. He's going to suck my ear while he fucking like takes my wiener off. And you're like, okay. It's like there's like a BDSM, like sexual, weird, nasty thing to it. overall, the franchise, Hellraiser 1 was groundbreaking and great. Hellraiser 2, all right, but kind of weird.
Overrated as fuck.
Well, yeah, I never thought it was good. I never thought it was like an Hellraiser 3 sucked, but I liked it. It was corny fun. Hellraiser 4 was bad, but I enjoyed it. Inferno was great. Inferno was exactly what they should have gone with after Hellraiser 1. The sixth one, Bloodseeker or Hellseeker, was okay. The seventh one was awful. Deader. And I think you got to put it pretty rad.
That's exactly where I would put it. Yeah, I think the original movie is a fucking. I would say the original Hellraiser is actually underrated. I think like general horror fans really kind of seem to forget Hellraiser exists when they talk about the pantheons of horror.
If you look at the overall picture of how good Pinhead is as a character, it's groundbreaking. But just like Saw, dude, so many bad sequels. Yeah, but just like testicular cancer, it weighs the sack down.
Yeah, and I agree with My Name is Earl again. Judgment is interesting as a movie. Like, it's not bad.
Judgment, I actually like Judgment. Judgment was good. Yeah. The guy that played him was really good. I actually didn't mind him.
Yeah, pretty rad is the correct place for Hellraiser, and it's crazy, but like, yeah, that's exactly where it should go.
Yep.
Amityville horror franchise.
There's only two of them that stand out that are good. It's the original one and the one with Reynolds. So everything else in between and after that, it's the grundle. It's the taint. It's the taint smell juiciness. I don't like it. It's fuckable. That's why I feel like it's fuckable.
Yeah, I do like those movies, and there are some like 2 or 3. I can't remember exactly which ones. I'd have to re-up myself.
There's moments in those movies that are good, but otherwise.
But this is the problem with public IP or whatever, like where they can take this franchise and do what they want with it. You've got Amityville in space, Amityville in the porta potty, Amityville. Oh my God, it's so big in my butt. Like there's so many of those movies that you can do that it really waters it down. So at best, it goes to fuckable just because the original classic, which is a little overrated, to be honest.
The original one's good. If they had never made anything after that, and they had really just said this was based on a true story, that would have fucked with people a lot.
Yeah. And like the movie's a little bit overrated. Like it's not actually as scary as like the world puts it out there.
The town of the empire,
Lisa. But like there's something about that the Amityville that just rings in your ears that like you remember and like that whole story. And again, I really think the Platinum Dunes Round and Riddle remake is underrated. It's a fun one. It was
really good. And by the way, I will say I'm 100% relating to the guy in the original one when he's like sitting down there and he's trying to get warm and he's like, that's how it feels when you don't smoke.
Checks out. Actually, I imagine that's
exactly what it's like.
All right, so how about Predator, the Predator franchise?
Listen, Predator 1, a fucking juggernaut. It's a fucking juggernaut. Predator 2, good. It's not bad. I remember when I didn't like it because it was so different from the original Predator, so I didn't like it. So I didn't give it as much of a chance as I should have. Going back later and watching it, really good. Danny Glover was really good in that. The newer ones, oh God, they got worse and worse. I feel like it's pretty rad.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. So, like you said, one's top fucking all-timer. All-timer of all-timers. 2 is probably pretty rad, you know? And then it's like, oh God, Prey was fuckable. I think.
Well, then you get into like the fuckable sucks my butt Steve situations.
Yeah,
so you balance it out. I feel like it's a C+ at that point.
Yeah, I'm thinking pretty rad as a franchise. Yeah. You think so?
That's what
you said. Yeah, okay.
If it was just Predator, it'd be all-timer. If it was just Predator, it'd be all-timer.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you for sure. So yeah, pretty rad. And like, yeah. Look, sucks my butt. Steve's butthole is empty, but I'm gonna, and I think we're probably gonna end up going to a vote because Jay's gonna disagree with me on this next one. But I think that this franchise is a fucking atrocious butt. This is a butt crust stain on the underwear of the universe. The Puppet Master franchise. I think it sucks my butt, Steve. I think it's fucking terrible.
You're so uncultured.
You uncultured swine.
You're such an uncultured piece of trash.
Not one movie in this fucking franchise is good.
I can't believe that you come up here with your dumb face, with your razor burned neck, and dare say something.
Come over and lick it with your saliva. Maybe it'll make it feel better.
The first 2 Puppet Masters are eloquent. They're strange. They're weird, and I enjoy.
They're like a VHS tape you found in a shitty hotel room.
Yeah, and you know what? I might have found a Gideon Bible in that same hotel room and converted. You don't know. Listen. I would never put Puppet Master the series as anything more than fuckable. I think it's fun. It's stupid. But I actually enjoyed it better than fucking Chucky because at least they knew they were being dumb on purpose. Like Chucky, they tried to make it fucking serious, and then they realized like it's a fucking doll, a red-haired. It looked like goddamn Carrot Top from Vegas running around. Like it's not going to be that good. So they embraced the stupidity. Puppet Master did that almost right away. The first one, I will give you, the first one was darker and it was like more serious.
It was like a softcore porn.
Yeah, but then the second one, they're like, yeah, this is fucking dumb, dude. We got Leech Girl, we got Blade, we got Pinhead, we got Torture Guy, whatever. It's stupid. I just for funsies, I put it in fuckable. It's a fun fucking franchise.
Based on what I'm seeing from the audience right here, everyone's saying fuckable. I'm gonna lean towards you. I'm gonna go with you on this one. I'm gonna go to fuckable. I've watched almost all the movies and I've never seen like the idea is always there. Like, right. Like those fucking, there's certain kills that are pretty decent, but I can't tell you a single movie in that franchise that I would actually, if I took a gummy and was just chilling on my couch, be like, I want to watch Puppet Master. Like, I can't think of a single one I ever want to watch again if I didn't have to.
The one you picked up, the cover photo that you used, Puppet Master 2, I would skip over 1. I would go to 2 and then watch anything after 2 and 3 when they were good guys. What's
your favorite Puppet Master?
It's probably the second or the third one. Like 100%.
Make a choice. Pick one.
Probably the second one.
I don't want to hear probably. You give me a fucking absolute.
I said the second one, you motherfucker. What are you, goddamn Morgan? You gonna sue me?
I'm gonna come over there and suck your shit.
I can't wait.
How about the Friday the 13th franchise?
You know what?
It's got to go all time.
It's all time. We're not really gonna have arguments about it.
Yeah. Does the first movie suck and is it overrated as fuck? Yes.
Yeah.
As a franchise,
but after that, they also get creative. I mean, dude, you got some of the most iconic kills in any horror movie throughout that series. You have Kane Hodder taking over. You have like the James Bond spoof they did at one point. Yeah, dude, it's an all-timer.
Jason Voorhees is a fucking icon. He's Mount Rushmore horror. You know, what are you gonna do? And I'd say the first movie doesn't suck my butt, Steve. Like
it's
the
not
first
bad. No, I'd say it's fuckable. I'd say it's fuckable, but once you know the twist, it's over.
This one's going to be interesting. How about the Exorcist franchise?
Oh yeah, well, now
the franchise. Yeah.
If you're talking about the movie, the first movie, it's an all-timer. I would say, okay. So well, no, I thought about it and I made my decision. The Exorcist one.
You got a fast brain.
I got a fast brain. It's as fast as my sex. The first one is classic. It's an all-timer. The second one is horseshit, garbage. Let's see how much we can pump people in the audience to get the back in the seats with minimal effort. Mm-hmm. They barely filmed anything. The third one is great. The third one is as good as the first one in a lot of ways. Maybe not exactly as good.
I'd go pretty rad with the third one.
No, I don't know. No. Because Brad Dourif was amazing in that movie. And also the fucking scissor scene in the hospital is one of the best jump scares of all time.
Yeah, sure.
You better just calm down.
It's so funny because I saw your face stop moving.
Yeah. And then the later sequels, the beginning, all that was horse shit. Okay, you know what I want to do?
They made the same movie fucking twice. They made the same prequel twice. And
I know, and I haven't watched the new one. I refuse to watch the new one because it looks like
fucking
shit.
Donkey Doo.
So listen, and you know what? People are gonna come in here, they're gonna look at our list, they're like, who in the fuck let these morons that sniff paint come in and make a list? Because I will put this at pretty rad.
That's exactly where I would put it too.
But it doesn't make any sense because you put The Exorcist, the original cover, and people are going to say you're saying that's pretty rad.
Yeah. Well, no one listens to us anyway. So but yeah, no, I know. Like the first one's the greatest horror movie of all time, in my personal opinion.
It is. It's great.
The second one's one of the worst horror movies of all time. The third one, pretty good fucking detective movie. I like it a lot. 4 or 5 are dog fucking cock shit. The Blumhouse one's fucking cock shit. Like I don't know. Actually, like
listen, the first and the third one.
I don't know, dude. Now I'm getting sweaty.
No, dude,
I'm getting sweaty.
No, that's just the crabs on your neck. The first and the third one are so good.
Yeah, but
they supernova over top of the shitty ones.
Yeah, but dude, hear me out. Like just The Exorcist alone is so fucking good. I feel like that and the third one maybe should push this to Almost Touches the Sun. Like I feel wrong.
don't know.
I feel wrong about putting this in Pretty
okay,
Rad.
you
It
know
doesn't belong next to Chucky.
Ask chat.
Ask chat.
Ask chat. I don't want to talk about ask chat. Ask chat.
All right, we'll put it to a vote. We'll let you guys decide because we're useless penny wastes. As far as the Blair Witch franchise,
I was going to agree with you.
Are you ready for
you're
this,
right.
though?
You know what? Yo, take it from chat.
No,
take it from chat because you know what? Fuck you all. Because if you put, I don't trust you. Because if you put that below the Strangers, Paranormal Activity, and the other, no, we're not playing that game. We're not.
Yeah,
playing that game.
Almost Touches the Sun.
Yeah, we're not playing that game because I was afraid if you guys voted to Pretty Rad and it's below the Strangers and Paranormal Activity, dude, I cannot have that in my life.
The pure fucking weight of the original Exorcist movie carries this one. It drags it like fucking Kobe dragging the Lakers.
Someone's gonna say, but they're gonna say
why the championship.
But they're gonna say Predator was the same way.
Predator's nowhere. It doesn't fucking hold a candle to the horror classicness.
It's true. I wouldn't even
of Exorcist.
Actually, to be fair, I wouldn't put Predator as a horror movie, but that's me.
And that's tough. Yeah, that is a tough one too. So, like, yeah, we'll put it on Almost Touches the Sun. But you'll be glad that you disagreed with the chat and didn't put that one in their hands, Jay, because as far as the Blair Witch franchise goes, which you said was an all-timer, the vote says all-timer, 11%. Almost Touches the Sun, 24%. Pretty Rad, 32%. But the winner of the Blair Witch franchise is somewhere I didn't even dare go. The crowd says that the Blair Witch franchise is 33% fuckable. That's where they stick that.
Here, I'm gonna tell you this honestly, chat. You guys are absolutely removed from the birthday guest list at Chuck E. Cheese this year. Like,
dude, it's dirty to put fucking Blair Witch next to fucking Puppet Master.
You guys think it's that fucking bad? Oh my god,
so nasty.
I want to what happened? Did someone come in and yell at you and make you mad before you voted, and then you're like, I'm going to take it out on everybody else?
This is why this is the best worst show of all time. I can't believe we just did that.
It's ridiculous. Chat, I am very disappointed in you.
All right, moving right along.
We got to hurry. Oh my god, we got less than a half hour. We got.
I know, Steve. The Omen franchise.
Pretty rad. No, it's fuckable.
You know, you should put more thought into your fucking.
No, because the first one's good. The first one's awesome. That's it.
No, that's not it, Jay.
The Omen 2 sucked. The Omen 3 was bad.
Omen 2 did not suck, Jay.
It sucked, dude. Omen 3 was
1's a fucking classic.
Omen 3 was good with what's his name? The guy from Jurassic Park. Good.
Fucking Sam Neill's his name.
No, Sam Neill actually wasn't. They do move it. Bad. It looked like a TV movie.
No,
Julia Stiles bad.
The Julia Stiles is fucking terrible, but like still fall. The fucking all right. Listen, all right. You didn't see the new one though. That was pretty good. The first Omen was pretty fucking good. What you watch on?
The TV.
I rented it at Blockbuster. Going through the fucking thing, like obviously the Omen's a classic. Richard Donner, fucking it's all for the diamonds. That's great.
Yeah, dude.
2 I thought was actually pretty fucking good because we got to see teenage Damien. Lance Henriksen was in there. Not a bad fucking movie in my opinion. 3, fucking Sam Neill, adult, pretty fucking good. 4, goddamn abomination against human Christ. What?
Against human Christ?
Yeah, the remake suck cocklebox. And then the new one is pretty good, dude. I think this franchise is pretty rad. Easy.
Okay,
easy,
fine.
Pretty rad.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree. Fine. Fuckable. I'm fine. I mean, I would say fuckable, but pretty rad's fine. I mean, because when they say the Omen, the only thing I remember is the first movie.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think pretty rad is like the definition of this franchise, to be honest with you.
Okay,
and they had a TV show too.
I have to show the definition of peeing. I'll be back.
I knew you were going to say that.
I have to go.
I could tell. I could fucking tell. Go then. So go then. What are you guys doing? How's it going? You guys pretty hard right now? You guys want to fuck or like what? Anthony Davis, Davis says Predator versus Daredevil. Who wins? Oh, fucking and a fucking fight between the actual. Well, Daredevil's blind. That actually would make you think that he would lose a lot of fights, but he doesn't because he's pretty good at being blind. He's pretty fucking awesome at blind fighting. Probably the best blind fighter of all time. Other than Jean-Claude Van Damme when he gets sand thrown in his eyes in Bloodsport. But I think Daredevil will probably kick his ass too. I'm gonna go Predator, but like, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, we all try to pretend that the Predators are like these badass fucking super hunter aliens. Listen, and you can say the same thing about Michael Myers. I understand, but the Predator never fucking wins. You guys ever notice that? Arnold Schwarzenegger, you fucking lost. Danny Glover, you fucking lost. Fucking Thomas Jane, you fucking lost. Goddamn Lady in the Woods in Prey, you fucking lost. Like, the Predator has never fucking won. You know what I'm saying? They kind of suck. So I'm gonna go Daredevil on that one because at least he wins. It's like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Al Pacino, he's like, "Oh, do you want to come to Italy and fucking win fights?" like, I mean, Daredevil at least wins fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but Daredevil fighting Predator would be like this. Please, God. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
You would think, but he wins every other fight.
No, I know. He'd be like, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Like, he's fucking blind, dude.
But that hasn't stopped him before. King of condiments. I love sauces too, bro. Hey, gentlemen, as a younger individual looking to you too for guidance, don't ever do that. And with ever-ending respect, humbly ask you to promote my student government campaign by rallying the voters through your wisdom. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go count your ketchup packets and your mustard. What the fuck are you talking about?
You do kind of look like the singer for Static X, but I asked you to promote my student government campaign by rallying the voters through. You have to tell us what the topic is, King of Condiments.
And I will say that at cafeteria lunchtime, everyone gets free Coca-Cola.
Bring Surge back to the vending machines for the King of Condiments. Tab. I like your name, though.
I can't give you a tab unless you order something here.
We appreciate it. Moda, beautiful man, enjoyed his first Patreon live stream this past Saturday.
Look at his fucking panties, a.k.a. shorts.
They're nice. Boy shorts.
Nice legs.
Dude, I'm telling you, when my wife wears those around the house, be cleaning up shit, she can't hear it. She has her iPhones. Oh, man. She'll be like,
it'll do it. It'll do it.
It's goddamn. I'm drawn to it like a fly to light. Saturday's Patreon was so fun, but when you guys dropping the OnlyFans, I'll be waiting.
That'll be
yesterday.
Carry the 18. No, it'll be 2018. Never.
We were gonna start Jay's OnlyFans tonight, but he fucked up his computer, so everyone loses. That's kind of what happens.
Well, just blame it on me. You might as well wear a fucking target on my head and say, "Hey, that's the guy to blame tonight."
We were gonna call it PB and J, but actually, what it meant was penis, butt, and J. Hey, so it was gonna be Jay's penis.
Hey, are we still monetized?
Double checking. Highlight. Carry the 2. Yeah. We are. We fucking are.
Fuck yeah, dude.
How about us?
How about us? This is like FanDuel. This is like FanDuel and shit. Like, dude, you would never, like, we're at 2 hours and 37 minutes coming up.
Look at us.
Like, dude. Like, if you have been playing FanDuel, like, how long is it going to be before they're demonetized?
Look at us. Lee the Machine is a beautiful human being.
He asked,
is Critters on the list? I didn't have Critters on the list because I haven't seen all the Critters movies.
Christ. Mike's a loser. I've seen
Shut
up,
bitch. You haven't seen all of them.
I know
for a fucking fact. There was one that came out in 2021. You didn't fucking watch that one.
Yes,
there is. There was a shitty straight to VOD one.
I watched 3 of them.
I know you didn't fucking watch.
I watched the first 3. I watched the first 3 that mattered. Christ.
Yeah. I'm gonna put up a poll though. You guys decide on Critters.
Yeah, you guys do it. I would put Critters in pretty rad. I like Critters are fun. Oh my god, dude, we gotta start blazing.
We're gonna boogie. We're gonna boogie. Don't you fucking worry your little taint that I'm gonna come over and lick later.
It's getting kind of sweaty down there.
I'm putting this to a vote for you guys. All right, little speed round, shall we? Since we're running a scoot late.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Phantasm. Fuckable.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a huge fan of it. I know that people love it, and there's like a cult following for it, but I thought that there were moments in the like Phantasm 2 was better than the first one. But Phantasm itself overall, it's weird. I've watched the movie several times, and even then I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's like it's as confusing as like
they made 6 of those fucking movies, dude.
I know.
I think 5 or 6. Yeah, but like the first 2 are all that like I can really, and then it gets too weird.
It's as confusing as P. Diddy's sexuality. We don't know what's going on with that.
I'm going fuckable. You going fuckable?
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy it for what it is.
I don't think it sucks. I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just weird.
No.
You got to be in a real weird mood to watch it.
100%. Final Destination. My
that
God,
one,
that's
listen
tough.
here, listen here, little chitlins. It's an almost touches the sun situation for me. I think
you
it's fucking
lying
great.
whore.
Lied.
That franchise has like 17 bad
Shut
movies.
up! I wasn't done yet. I was making a fucking joke. I bet pretty rad. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I actually didn't. I could be either one.
I'm fucking fuckable on this one, I think. No, I don't know. Maybe it's shit. Fuck. Let's compare it real quick. Like,
okay. Well, listen.
Is it? Hang on. Is it more? I Know What You Did Last Summer or Child's Play? Child's Play, right?
It was better than Child's Play.
Yeah, it's right there. So Jaws or Saw? That's a tough one. Jeepers Creepers or VHS? Is it more Jeepers Creepers or more It's more Jeepers Creepers, I think, than VHS.
But it's better than that. It's better.
Is it more the Purge? It's more the Insidious than the Purge. Is it more Urban Legend or Terrifier? Probably more. No, this isn't working.
By the way, that fucking cover, doesn't that look like they'd be like the newest, hottest, like fucking S Club 7?
Why is he making that face?
But I never had a dream come true.
He looks like
the day that I met you.
David Sabo looks like me getting fucking scabies from the haircut lady today. We'll put this one to a vote.
David Sabo looks like he's confused why it's the lunch lady giving him a hand job and not a his age.
Clearly, we can't decide.
I'm.
In the case of Critters,
I think it's pretty rad, but I could see it being Touches the Sun.
I'm pretty rad and fuckable. I'm somewhere in there, but we'll put it to a vote. As far as Critters goes, pretty rad is where you guys land it. Critters gets high.
It's good. It's a good movie.
32%. Good for you guys. All right. Now, how about Final Destination? You guys decide. Final Destination.
It's the final countdown. Why did they ever not? Wouldn't it be cool to have Final Countdown played during like an actual like horror icon type movie? What if it was played during like Nightmare on Elm Street or something when they were running away?
No, I don't like it actually.
Shut up, Mike.
It's terrible.
Shut up. Just shut up.
The Psycho franchise. That's pretty rad.
It's all-timer.
Oh God, damn it! I'll
Psycho 1.
I'll meet you at Almost Touches the Sun.
Okay, fine.
Meet me there.
Okay, fine.
Meet me at my best friend's house. Light it up and turn me out.
We'll meet there and have like waffles together.
You were right, by the way. It was close to that. Yeah, because the original is a classic. 2 is good. 3's not terrible. 4's
good. 4's
the remake fucking sucks shit.
Yeah, the remake's awful. But like Anthony Perkins, like dude, it's an incredible fucking movie.
Almost Touches the Sun. You're right. And when you're right, you're always right. And you're always right. How about the Conjuring franchise?
I like it, but
I'm talking spin-offs included, dude. Conjuring 1, 2, 3,
Annabelle,
fucking the Nun.
Yeah, that one, I like that one. Annabelle Comes Home. I liked it. I know it was dumb, but I liked it for what it was. The devil made me do it. No, he didn't. You're a fucking psycho on meth. I put the Conjuring. I feel like for what it did in the first one, and I feel like that was such a heavy hitter. I feel like it's pretty rad.
I am going to take you to Vote Town, slut, because I think this is fuckable and nothing best. I think The Conjuring is one of the most overrated fucking horror franchises of all time. But since we're in speed round, Final Destination, you guys vote fast, vote now, vote hard, vote sweet, because the winner of the Final Destination franchise goes to Pretty Rad at 41. Oh, whoa.
Oh, it's a tie. It could be a tiebreaker.
4, 3,
vote, motherfucker, vote.
1. And Almost Touches the Sun is where you sluts put Final Destination.
All right, hard drinkers, drink hard. I'm buying.
Get up there. You guys just said Final Destination was better than the Hellraiser franchise, and I just don't know
you know
how
what? Now
to
that you
live
said
my
that,
life.
it makes me fucking sad, and I don't like anybody.
How about what were we talking about just now? Conjuring. Including spin-offs.
We're gonna run out of room, dude. Like, because I can look at one series coming up that I know where it's gonna go. Another series, it's just we're not gonna have room for them.
I would not put The Conjuring past fuckable, but you guys decide. Listen, this franchise is the most underrated piece of fucking hot dog.
Underrated,
shit.
You're right. It's very underrated, Mike.
I mean, fuck, shut up.
That's called a Freudian slip. He knows
my
he's
neck,
lying.
the juices from my neck are slipping into my brain. I think it's dog shit. Like 97% of those movies are fake ass jump scare fucking
Jesus
bullshit.
Christ, calm down.
How about the Leprechaun franchise? Can we agree on a sucks my butt Steve up in this
100%.
bitch?
Get it in there. Get it in there.
Overrated
I
as
don't want to talk
fuck.
about. The only good thing about that was fucking Rachel from Friends.
Get me Lucky Charms right into me fucking Steve's asshole. Go.
But you know, we're gonna piss off. There's probably a Leprechaun super fans. Like, I own everything.
How dare you? How dare you? There's not a single movie in that franchise that's actually good.
Awful. Well,
all right, like they're
even
entertaining.
Even the first one's like a TNT made for TV.
Yeah,
like a TNT movie. It was awful.
Yeah, it's fucking like the first one's fuckable. After that, maybe the second one's all right. Maybe Leprechaun in the Hood is fuckable.
No, dude.
But the rest of it just drags it down like hands pulling that little girl at the end of the Exorcist movie into Satan's den.
It's like a girl dressed up as a fuckable, but she's got like herpes, and so you invited her anyway to the party, but nobody wants to touch her.
Get up, and get down.
Or guy,
how about
whatever.
Candyman?
It will be. Oh God, dude. Actually, let me take it. Okay, Candyman.
The first one's
great.
a classic.
It's great. Farewell to the Flesh is pretty good. The third one, not really liking it that much. The remake was fucking awful. I hated the remake.
The remake I thought was I hated it pretty rad.
But I'd say it's fuckable at best.
I liked it.
I would say I put Candyman at pretty rad.
Chicago. Sunwell Johnsons. I will also stick it in there too. That's fine. That's fine with me.
you said Chicago sun-kissed skin. You said you like Chicago sun-kissed skin.
A fucking demon crawl up my butt and maybe say things.
Hey, what's your pleasure, sir?
I could see considering almost touching the sun, but I'll say pretty rare as well. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I mean, you know what? I don't know. I don't remember enough about it, so you can play with that game.
I'm gonna go. This is the definitions of fuckable. Like most of the franchise sucks, but the second movie is like when you wrap the second movie up, that's all you need to watch, and it has the best of all the movies around it. Not terrible. If I have to bump it to Sucks My Butt Steve, I will. But I would say Silent Night, Deadly Night, just because of 2 is fuckable. But we're fuckable's filled up. Fuckable's full.
I knew it was gonna happen, dude. I knew it.
How about the
Prophecy? Oh my god,
franchise?
we got so much more, dude. I fucking love this movie.
We can do it.
I love Prophecy.
Sorry.
God, it feels like an optometrist, like Christopher Walken's.
My dick hurts. I have to.
No, it felt like if Christopher Walken was my optometrist, what you just did there, he was like, "Can you see me?" I would say, listen, I think Viggo Mortensen as the devil in the first one is one of the best performances of Satan ever, and I'm not just saying that. I will say Prophecy 2 is a little slow, but it was decent. Prophecy 3 I liked. I think it's a pretty rad. I think overall it's a pretty.
Yes, I agree, dude. Christopher Nolan, Toasted Chalupa.
Can you imagine Nolan fucking directing Prophecy?
Fuck, dude,
that'd be crazy.
The first and the second Prophecy movies, the first one's creepy and fucking weird and kind of slow, but Christopher Walken's badass.
And Eric Stoltz is weird in that too.
And Eric Stoltz, and also like you said, Viggo Mortensen. The second movie is entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
The third movie is not bad either. I'll go pretty rad as well.
He becomes
that's
a
gonna
good
be
guy.
high on.
Yeah, he becomes a good guy in the third movie. In the third movie, Gabriel becomes a good guy, which
yeah.
I don't like that. I figure Walken is such a great natural bad guy.
Yeah,
like they could have just. They probably didn't need sequels to it at all. But anyway.
Yeah, like, do I think it belongs above Blair Witch? No, but that was your all's choice. So shut up. How about the Bridge Frenches?
Listen. I know you motherfuckers are
there's not a good Grudge movie out
First
there.
off, you all are judgmental, and I don't like it. I feel like it's racist and misogynistic, and there's a lot of small dick syndrome.
It's racist.
I feel like that when people say this to me, because it terrified me to a maximum level. Do you understand? But I will say I will give it to Mike to decide where it goes because
I'm so glad he said that.
I'm afraid of the movie, and I understand that because I'm afraid of the movie, I may not have the best judgment because it might not be a good movie. But I was so terrified of her that First off, shut the fuck up because Sarah Michelle Gellar was a godsend in the first movie.
I'm so glad you said that because there's not a single good Grudge movie on this fucking earth. Get your ass in Steve's butthole where you belong, you dirty spawn of Satan.
I'm glad that's Mike. Mike, you're going to get hate on that one.
Care. I use
Let's go.
Okay. How about
Let's go.
The trilogy. This is tough.
Oh,
it's the definition of fuckable, right?
We
Like,
ran out of room. Yeah, it's fuckable. It's a fuckable franchise. But
so, what's it better than? Is it better than any of these?
Hold on. Silent Night, Horror Nights.
I'll switch it with Silent Night. I'll stick Silent Night in the butthole because there's a lot of really bad
I don't
movies
like.
in the
I know.
franchise.
I remember enough about. I don't remember a lot, but I remember
It's
enough
forgettable
about that movie. Yeah, that I didn't care about it.
It's run of the mill as fuck, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not sucky. So yeah, the Ring franchise. Look, the original fucking banger. Every other movie after that fucking sucked dick.
The Ring 2 was all right.
I
Because
thought
you got more of a Samara backstory. Here's the thing, though. What purists will say, and they'll say the same thing about The Grudge. Ringu and the original the original Grudge from Japan. If you're going to count it all as one series,
No, just the Americans. That's
okay. So if you're going to count the U.S. version only,
yeah.
the Ring 1 was. I feel like the Ring 1 was scary, and it was out of nowhere scary, and it was new. It was different because that was the first. I think wasn't the Ring that. I feel like the Ring was one of the first times a Japanese horror movie had been adapted to American audiences. And
I don't know, Jay.
I'll put it at pretty rad.
That's fuck it. We have to, but there's no room. So fuck it. We're breaking the rules. You know what? We're breaking all the rules. Let's put Silent Night, Deadly Night back in fucking fuckable. Let's put fucking the let's no.
I know it. We gotta make these bigger.
Ring, yeah, I know. Shut up. I'm trying. How about okay? This one's going to vote for you guys because I've only watched a couple. I don't remember shit. But the Howling franchise. But as far as the last vote goes, the Conjuring franchise, oh my God, I can't believe people actually fucking agree with me for once in my fucking cunting life. The Conjuring franchise is fuckable. Yes.
Jesus Christ. It's like Mike just found out that he had a Fleer basketball card made of himself.
God, I hate those fucking movies. The Conjuring franchise is fuckable. Yes. Shut up, bitch. Not you, but also you. Shut up. Fuckable. Get in your fucking get over there next door. I know what you did last summer with your bitch ass, like you fucking deserve.
Hey, you know what?
Jump scare popcorn,
you know what?
little teenager bullshit, cunting, fucking dick sucking shit. Fuck, fart, puke.
You better just calm it down, little sir. Huh? By the way, I will say Jennifer Love Hewitt is way hotter than Neff Gamble. 100%. 100%.
That's debatable.
No. And I know what you did last summer, and I know what you did last summer versus Scream. 100%. 100%.
It's fucking debatable.
Anyway,
have you ever seen Wild Things?
Yes, I have. But who are you looking at? Her or the fucking girl that got fired from Hot Topics? Or are you looking at fucking Denise Richards? Because I'm looking at Denise Richards.
It's tough choice.
And I'm having a hard time not looking at fucking Kevin Bacon.
It's a tough choice.
I'm watching it.
Well, he was.
The Howling one I remember kind of, but yeah, Howling's a weird. We gotta get on Howling. We gotta get on that. Because I don't remember Howling 4 at all or 3.
I'm not a big Howling guy. Like the first movie, I never thought was that great. Like I really couldn't get that into it. It was fine.
People jack off to it because of the transformation scene.
Oh shit, we got to put this one to a vote too because we haven't seen all the Sleepaway Camp movies because we're pieces of shit and we're frauds on YouTube. How about the fucking Cloverfield franchise?
Man,
badass,
amazing.
2.
What was the second one?
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I like that one. Clyde John Goodman.
The third one, Donkey Doo Doo.
What was that one?
The Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh God, that was fucking awful.
Stinky cunt.
It came up strong. It came up strong with the first 2. Like that was like a great couple of rounds for Mike Tyson, and then he bit someone's ear. I would say
on this one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
The first one's so fucking good, dude.
I liked it because I go pretty rat. I like it's original because I like the fact that it was America's like attempt to do their own Godzilla movie.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. And then like with the marketing, the way they did the marketing, just barely telling you anything.
It's so iconic though in the first movie where the fucking Statue of Liberty's head rolls down the street while they're filming. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. And they got TJ Miller as the cameraman.
Oh me, these motherfuckers right here, 0% votes. 0% votes for the Howling franchise for Almost Touches the Sun. 46% of these wonderful penises in this audience say that Sucks My Butt Steve is where the fucking Howling franchise should go.
Wow, man. You guys are going to piss off a lot of purists.
By the way,
so you guys know if you guys are joining in to the stream late or you're joining in after the stream is over and you're just watching this on playback, we did not rank Howling the audience chat did, and they think it fucking blows asshole. So you guys don't get fucking mad at us because people got, dude, there's some werewolf purists that will fucking like riot on. They will make the January 6th fucking situation look like goddamn Boy Scouts, like goddamn choir bus, like goddamn choir bus.
You got the choir bus compared to me. To be fair, they made a lot of those fucking movies, and I don't know why the first one wasn't even that great, in my opinion.
The first one was all right, but here's the thing: what is the best werewolf movie of all time? Silver Bullet. Let's just not talk about it. We're not going to argue about it.
With that,
you can shut the fuck up. What are you, Jack Nicholson? Wolf?
The Hunting of a Werewolf in Paris's Underwear.
No, that's not a good one.
An American Werewolf in London is the greatest.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I mean, greatest werewolf movie.
It's a good one. I will say it's a great one, but it's not. I don't think it beats Silver Bullet.
In my opinion, that's a good question. Actually, that's a good question. But we won't put it to a poll because the last poll of the night's up right now, and that's for Sleepaway Camp. And you guys are going to decide the final little hole to put stuff in on our buns. But as it stands right now, pretty much wrapping this up, we only have 3 people in Steve's butthole, and that's the Leprechaun franchise, the Grudge franchise, and the Howling franchise. Fuckable is full. Pretty Rad is full. Almost Touches the Sun is a select few. But the only all-timer franchises that we have are Scream, the Alien franchise, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Friday the 13th. And I think that feels right.
Listen, I like our list. I think the list looks balanced. It looks fair. It looks like what Fox claims it is, but it's not. It looks balanced and fair. And I appreciate that.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Like if you walked into a video store that we were running and we're like, this is what we're watching right now. People are like, yeah, I like that. Okay, that's a good list.
Yeah. I feel strongly about it. I do. I feel really strong, and I feel.
But I can't click out of fucking full screen.
I hope that Jay's computer gets fixed.
It's fucked, dude. I'm gonna have to get one.
No, it's gonna work.
Nope.
You're gonna turn it off, and you're gonna turn it back on again, and then it's gonna fucking work. Stop putting negative energy into the fucking universe, Jay.
I want to go to bed.
In the case of the Sleepaway Camp franchise, we are at a tie between Fuckable and Sucks My Butt Steve. I'm going to count from 10, and you all decide its fate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I know where
5,
I put it.
4, 3, 2, 1. The Sleepaway the Sleepaway Camp franchise is Sucks My Butt Steve gets a 4th member tonight.
Oh, wow, man.
Evil dies tonight.
I can't.
Evil dies tonight.
That's what the audience says, and that's what the audience gets. Fuck yeah. Okay. We love you, Felissa. But the audience says fuck you. And you're a wiener.
This is great, but maybe the rest of the franchise left something to be
Yeah,
desired.
I never watched the rest. We watched the first one. The first one was kind of, it was okay, but
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
But
I got to pee, dude. I got to pee.
I can't fucking do anything.
Just shut your kick your computer. Don't kick your computer.
I can't do.
Just
I
unplug it. I'll come over later. I'll suck your dick, and then I'll I'll blow dry your computer with a blow dryer.
No, dude, I think this thing is fucked. For real.
No, don't give up. Never give up.
I've literally been doing that all night. You hear that? All night, and nothing's happening.
I think it's just your mouse, man.
No, dude, because look. Nothing's happening.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean to me. Like, what is
it's a touch fucking screen. It's a touch screen. It should be like going crazy. Look,
the touch screen is stopped working, yes, but the mouse maybe
the
faulty.
Fucking monitor. It said, "I'm out. I'm on writer's strike."
Well, this might be our last stream ever, but if not, we'll see you guys super soon.
No, I'm gonna fucking get a new computer. That's what I have to do now.
I'll come shopping with you. Can we go shopping? We'll make a day of it. We'll get some
no,
tea.
it's going to be online because I'm going to use a firm because I can't afford to buy no goddamn computer from Best Buy.
We'll pick one out together and then we'll order it on a firm. You still have to pay for it. You know that you still have to pay for it even though you order it on a firm, right?
Yeah, but only like $18 a month.
I don't know how far you can stretch that shit. I don't know how far it
like
goes.
24 months. I swear to God.
We love you guys so fucking much. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Computer's gonna be okay.
I can't read anything. I can't do anything. Did we get all the super chats at least?
We did. Okay, we did.
Okay,
I believe so.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna look. Did you do that? I've been like, fuck. Are we still live? See, guys, I can't get the fuck out of here. You know, with this plaid shirt and the Evil Dead book behind me, I feel like I'm a guy in the cabin.
I accidentally closed my screen, dude. And when I came back, like I accidentally clicked X instead of end stream. But when I came back into the thing, it was you going, I can't fucking get out of here.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to turn this shit off then.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right, see you guys.
We love you.